was like, "You mean the Columbia Patriots?" And I was like, "Oh no, the Toronto Blue Jays, duh."
Yes. But anyways,
Oh my god.
welcome and a prime evening to all of you. I'm Thunderbird Prime, Master of VTuber, and tonight I'm joined by a very special guest tonight. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello, High Spec Hamster Choo Choo. I'm your full support bot from the Rock Gory. I'm the R&D support unit for five, six bozos in color-coded spandex, part of Team Gatta Universe, and I have not streamed for a long time. I keep forgetting my fucking introduction every single time I go live. It might be a bit now. Hello, I'm a VTuber who hasn't streamed in over 3 days.
Listen, if there's one thing this channel appreciates, it's committing to the bit.
Thank you. It is kind of, I brought this up the last time, but it is kind of funny that, like, my whole bit is, like, it's always been 3 years, and they keep looping, because, you know, the time thing that doesn't exist, because that doesn't happen, and I had to take my hiatus, like, right after my 3-year anniversary, so it's poetic. It's like poetry, it rhymes.
Yep, there's the classic choo-choo line. How I missed
Which I stole from Letter Media.
Anyways, normally Monday night is Yakuza night. And it is! It still is!
Yeah.
Because tonight,
Still is.
we're going to be talking about all the mainline Yakuza games. And the Judgment
All of
Duology.
Oh my god, all of them. Yeah, Thunder. I think it was literally like maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and I said to Thunder, you should play the RGG games because they're really good. And he was like, all right. And then I was like, you should play all of them from the beginning,
And I was
like
like
a real,
that.
like a real, yeah, like a real person. And I was like, all right. And then I thought about it for 5 minutes. And I'm like, I mean, you don't have to. You could like jump in from, you know, Judgment or 7 or even 0, even though I have issues with 0. I am a renowned 0 hater. And he was like, no, I'm going to start from the beginning.
Yeah. It's like by the time you finish that sentence, I was already finished 0, Kiwami 1, and Kiwami 2. And I was starting
Literally
3.
before I could blink. Yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, and then I think, yeah, when you did say that, you immediately said, when I'm done with all, and I said very drunkenly on a on a watch-along stream, I was like, when you finish all of the Yakuza games, then you got to hit me up so that we can have a long talk. And I forgot about it, and now here I am, a day after Thunder Pingbean was like, so about that stream, and I was like, oh shit. So here I am.
Here you are.
Here I am. Oh my god.
And I took the liberty of asking Choo-Choo to prepare a list of questions for both me and them to answer.
Yeah, I do. I have like a whole document of them. At first I thought like it wouldn't be that much, but now looking at it, I don't know. So we're gonna start with the basic questions. First, which is, how have you been? How's the weather?
I've been fine. The weather is shit. It's freezing cold. It's
Oh my god.
It's snowing sideways.
What?
You heard
How?
me. Extreme
No.
winds. That's how.
So funny because all of like my little K-pop boys that I follow are posting the first snow TikToks, and I'm like, that's cute. And meanwhile, Thunder is like, it's fucking blizzarding over here.
And it's only gonna get worse as the week goes on.
Oh man, I love global warming. Awesome. I've been in response. I've been busy, but staying alive as much as a human hamster robot can. Yeah. And the weather is it's actually, it can't make up its mind. It's at that part of the year where it's like fucking freezing in the morning, and then it just decides it's kind of summer in the middle of the day, and then at night it's like, never mind, winter again.
Oh yeah, we call that
Cool.
First winter, fake spring, and second winter.
Oh my god. The same could be applied to the history of the RGD series. That's a terrible segue. But yeah, there's my bit where it's like Tinky and anyway, congrats on completing like all of the RGG games and kind of going on a history through the PlayStation's journey. Actually, can you remind me, did you start with the original PlayStation Yakuza?
I tried to.
Were you that cracked? Right.
I tried to find them. I wasn't ready to shell out that much money.
Right. To my knowledge, like, I think there's ways of emulating it, but I completely understand if you didn't want to bother with that, or if you couldn't source a PlayStation 2. Let me see here. When did Yakuza, or the original, Like a Dragon first come out? Let's find out, shall we? Yeah, oh god, Yakuza 1.
I want to say 2005 in Japan.
Yeah, I believe so too.
Because if I recall correctly, the games are released at the same time where the in-game year actually takes place.
Right, yeah. No, it is. It's correct. December 8th, 2005, which makes it a holiday game.
Yep.
Much like, all of the Yakuza games are holiday games. Yeah, wow. No, understandable. In my previous life before I became a VTuber, that was one of the games that me and my compatriots did stream. Is it a great game to play? I can't lie. I'm a sicko who likes older games with jank. But you started out with Kiwami Means Extreme, which is the first, and it retells the first Yakuza game.
Yes.
Albeit with some different story beats, and kind of rewriting itself to fit Zero, which came out before it, but it was actually like kind of a reimagining. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. But yeah, geez, that's almost like going through the entire history of the PlayStation, because like what I want to say, Kiwami was. Did it release on the PlayStation 3 first? I feel like it does, because with Japanese games, like, they always will like they'll always like have one version of the game on like a back
yes.
generation system.
I think it was simultaneously released on PS3 and PS4.
Oh yeah, so you went from the PS3 era essentially all the way up until like the Switch 2, I guess. Fucking hell, I can't believe it. Yeah,
Director's
Yakuza
cut.
on the Switch. Oh, I've heard things about that game. None of them are good.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll get to that. But anyway, Once Upon a Time, as if you might know, I don't have that graphic on hand. Or I might actually. Once Upon a Time. Oh no, sorry, I'm eating katsu chicken, and this is completely unprofessional. I'm sorry. I have like convenience store bentos like right here. Very much in theme. But yeah, Once Upon a Time, I made a very super correct graphic about what order to play the Yakuza games in.
Mm-hmm.
And by Yakuza, I mean RGG. The reason why I'm saying Yakuza right now is because like it gets kind of weird.
Oh boy, is it weird. I remember Binary Domain was in there somewhere.
Yeah, what stupid ass thing did I name the thing? Was it Order? See, this is the problem with like putting meme names on your graphics. Well, I try to dig around and find that. The reason why I call it like, oh my god, I found it. Jesus. Woo-hoo! There it is. I named it Yakuza Pepe Sylvia. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
There it is in the thing. So I made this graphic about what order to play the Yakuza / Like a Dragon games in. And the reason why I say both Yakuza and RGG is because I feel like, I mean, the game itself, like, the whole series is called Ryuga Gotoku, or Like a Dragon.
Like a Dragon.
In Japan. When it first was ported over to the United States, or the English-speaking world in 2006, 7? I am not I don't have that in front of me. Don't quote me on that one. They changed the title to Yakuza, and kind of like did that thing where they what old school anime fans call 15ing the dub, where they just made everybody say fuck a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Hamill was there. It was a weird time.
He doesn't remember
and then,
either.
I don't think he remembers like half of the roles he plays, honestly, and I don't think he should at this point. He's like been in every single cartoon in the 90s, and video games that I'm pretty sure they just asked him to do, and he was like, yeah, sure. Anyway, I jokingly made this, and then it was turned out into like not a joke, and I was gonna update this, but the crazy thing is that they're like, since the conception of this graphic, there's like 1, 2, 3. There's like 4 new Yakuza games that are like a Dragon games that have come out. Then I don't think I have it in me to like make more of this graphic. I mean, I'm gonna, but Jesus Christ, I feel like we're getting one game every year.
I believe you shared this during the Yakuza 4 stream.
I did, and that feels like a million years ago.
Yeah. It sure does.
So this is a long build-up to say. This was my joke / very serious, actually. Dead serious order to play the Yakuza games in. What's your order to play them in?
I always stress the importance of playing games in release order, if possible.
Mm-hmm. Especially with this series, because like not everyone has a PS2 or a PS3 floating around. Not a lot of people have the fucking Vita.
Yes.
Either. Or the PSP.
The PlayStation Portable.
Mm-hmm. Technically, that's for a spin-off game, but yeah, also not a lot of people have, like, specifically, like, a Japanese PlayStation 3 to play Ishin.
And we're never getting Kenzan.
No, I thought we did.
Did we? I thought it was Ishin Kiwami that we got.
No, Ishin is... Wait a minute. No, we did get Ishin. Oh, you're right. My bad. Kenzan is the Miyamoto Musashi one. Oh my god.
Yep.
Yeah, those are the spin-off games.
Mm-hmm. Which they even referenced in The Man Who Erased His Name, I think. Yeah.
Why? Is it like an Easter egg sort of dealy-do? Because, like, I always figured...
No, wait. It was either Man Who Erased His Name or Infinite Wealth that they got referenced, because it was, like, going through Kiryu's greatest hits. So it's like, long time ago, I had a dream that I was, like, Miyamoto Musashi, but it felt so real. I'm like...
Oh, yeah. Because those spin-off games... I mean, the spin-off games, like, have a really cool idea to them, where it's just, like, it's just the cast of the RGG series playing historical characters in a completely new story, which is different. But then, like, when you try to weave it into the canon of everything, it gets a little fucky. But yeah, that is to say, you do so just going in order of release when you can. Oh my God, Sol Marquis, hello.
Binary domain is part of Yakuza, according to Choo Choo. Yes. Please elaborate, because I'm also kind of confused on that.
Oh my god, I would love to. Should I start from the beginning of this fucking hell thing? That was like...
How long will from the very beginning take?
Oh god, I can't do this in under 15 minutes, I'm sorry. Unless I speedrun it.
Okay.
But, like, somewhere between the release of the spin-off game Like a Black Panther, whereupon Ukyo fell down a hole and was never, ever, ever seen again in the Yakuza franchise. Where is he? He's missing. Has anyone seen Ukyo from the Like a Black Panther series? But yeah, they, Sega, the RGG team, made Binary Domain.
That part I know.
Right, which is supposed to appeal specifically to like a Western audience. So you got Space Marines in a sort of a futuristic city. Very similar. It kind of got written off because it was like during that whole like you know, space marine, not really space marines, but you know what I mean, just like a lot of big dudes with like big white dudes with gun,
Modern
and
military
shiny,
shooter.
yeah, or just kind of like in like super shiny environments. You know, it's a very PS3 sort of thing. But I'm not, and I haven't played it myself, so I'm kind of a fake fan here. But I was looking through like the Thor High Heels video where she kind of covered Binary Domain, and she did play it and did say that like there's a lot of the storytelling like beats and sort of the tonal switches and kind of like game flow of the game is very, very similar to like just Yakuza in general. It's just more like if, you know, it's like an alternate universe where like instead of Yakuza, it's like a Space Marines like future game. So that was my reasoning. The binary domain is kind of like Terminator, actually. I feel like Terminator, Blade Runner, where they're like, you know,
in the
humans
future,
trying to like
2050s.
Yeah, I can't say too much about it again because again, fake fan, but it was there because like it came out in between 4 and Yakuza 4 and Yakuza 5. Yakuza 4 did like okay-ish. Did I not put Yakuza 4 on this goddamn? Oh, I didn't! How did I miss that? That's one of my favorite games. Oh my god.
That's one of my favorites
Wow.
too. And the fact
How
that
did I
you
miss
brought
that?
it up during the Yakuza 4 stream is just extra poetic.
I can't believe that I remembered to put in fucking like a Black Panther and like the like the samurai games, but not 4. Wow. Oh my god.
Wow,
but
wow.
yeah, anyway, Jesus. But yeah, once upon a time, I mean, like the RGG or the Yakuza games, like from
No,
1
wait, you
to
did.
3.
Yakuza 4
Oh, I
is
did.
in the center left portion. Right
I?
above what order to play the Yakuza games in, because they use a different cover between Japan and the US. That's probably how you missed it.
Oh, that's right, because I put it before the Kenza. Oh, fine, we're good.
Okay.
Phew, sheesh. So, good lord. Oh my god.
Listen, it's
I'm gonna,
okay. I missed it too, because even though I have the PS3 box for Yakuza 4, like a stone's throw away from where I'm sitting, I'm looking at the covers like, yeah, the covers don't match.
Yeah, they changed the cover like twice, and also this is the original one too, with the original actor who played Tanimura.
Yep.
By the way, he's free now. He can go back to acting now. You know
Oh,
how
thank
fucking long
goodness.
it's been taken?
Too long.
Holy shit.
The answer is too long.
Oh my god. So when they inevitably remake, you know, Yakuza the 4th,
Kiwami 4?
I wonder, Kiwami the 4th, I wonder if they're gonna bring him back. Be like, my bad.
My bad.
My bad. Sorry about, like, you know,
ruining your
into
career.
that whole oh, fuck. I don't know. Probably not. But it's wow. But yeah, all that to say that yeah, between when the RGG games like had their fan base, but they weren't as popular as they were before in the English as they were in the English speaking like fan base as they were in Japan and parts of Asia. Honest to God, like I came into becoming a fan in RGG when 4 had just released. Before that, I do remember like there was like a lot of hardcore promotion of Yakuza 3rd at video game stores and stuff. However, it was a version where a lot of, like, I want to say 75% of the game had been kind of ripped out because they thought people wouldn't wouldn't be able to get such Japanese things such as, I don't know, mini games, the gambling mini games, and you know, having fun with your kids.
Okay, I want to.
Or
I
going
want
to
to meet
hostess clubs.
I want to meet the person who made that decision, and I want to slap them in the face.
It was, dude, it was like during a time where, like, you know, it was the era of G4. They were still making like Asian jokes.
Oh, fuck
real
that.
bad Asian
Fuck
jokes.
that era. Fuck that era.
Yeah. So, you know, that was kind of the era that, like, we had for 1 to 3. And so like, all this to say, they did have a sort of a niche fan base, but I think, once 4 came out, it did kind of decently over in the West.
Yep.
And over in Japan, it did do pretty well, I think. But I think that, like, you know, Sega thought about trying to promote, like try to, like, just gently ease into the Western market again. This is all hearsay. I didn't research any of this shit. So, but this is why I assume Binary Domain happened, because they're like, okay, well, if, you know, people aren't gonna dig long cutscenes, and weird Japanese shit, we can let's do a similar game, but something that's a little bit more comfortable for the Western audience. And nobody played it. So yeah, it was kind of funny, because, like, right around this time was when Yakuza 5 also got announced. And by this time, like, Hatsune Miku was hella popular, and despite, like, you know, all the success that the RGG games had, that was, like, in Japan, they definitely weren't thinking of releasing it in English. And with 5, they were also kind of like, man, I think this is it for us. I don't know if anybody's gonna buy this game. We gotta shove Hatsune Miku in here, so because over. You know, it's so Jover for us. And Project Diva is the wave of the future. I bet this is Vocaloid. You know, all of our Vocaloid games are totally going to take off, and that's what everybody will be playing 20 years later. Well, about that. But yeah, that's also how, like, Dead Souls kind of came about too. But that was, like, that was later. That was earlier in the PS3 era, where they were just like, man, Westerners aren't gonna play our game about story unless it has gun and has shoot, because, you know, people love Resident Evil 4 a lot.
I mean,
let's
they
try
do.
It ourselves. I mean, yeah, I absolutely love Resident Evil 4. I mean, they're not wrong, but, you know, it was a little odd, but yeah, I don't know how like off topic I went here. That was a long way to say that. That's why Binary Domain is in this fucking thing.
Well, I do remember watching the best friends play both Yakuza 4 and Binary Domain.
Oh, they did do Binary Domain. I didn't realize.
Yes, they did. And it was them playing Yakuza 4 that introduced me to the Yakuza franchise as a whole.
Oh, yeah. It was funny because, like, I think, like, after I had gotten into it, that's when they started playing through it, and I was like, yes! Finally, somebody gets it!
Yes.
I'm glad Pat held a gun to everyone's head and made them play this game!
Yes.
Incredible.
Yep. Anyways.
Alright, so that leads into my next question. Originals versus remakes. Because of the nature of, well, at first because of the nature of, like, it being difficult to play the older games and sort of get into the series itself, because, like, after RGG started doing gangbusters, after it was definitely, I don't want to say it was due to Zero, but it was due to Zero. It was definitely due to Zero, and then parts of 5 and 6 that, like, it kind of exploded and took new life, because there were so many games in the storyline, because it's a very story-based game.
Yes.
That follows Kiryu and his journey throughout his life and redemption and so on and blah blah blah. It might be more intimidating or difficult for newer fans to, like, just jump in right away, especially if they don't have access to, like, a PS2 or a PS3. So I do understand the reasoning for doing Kiwami, basically doing like an HD remake of a game, it's a great idea to, sort of bring a new classic and make it more available and accessible to people. However, sometimes when making I don't know, gets into like the remake issue as a whole, which is a whole other argument where it's like, do we really need to like remake something so that it's like shiny and new for a new audience, or is like the original experience part of like the game itself? In the case of the Yakuza series, they rewrote a lot of like the character backstories, motivations, and like how they were to fit Yakuza 0, which kind of like it was a success and a great jumping in point, but it also kind of fucked itself because it's a prequel, and we get prequel issues where it's just like, why is this? Why is this? Now it don't make no sense that you change that. Like an example being Yumi being even less of a character than she was in 1, which is wow, that's a lot. Yumi being the third friend of the friend group of Kiryu and Nishiki, and then there's Yumi, who they all grew up together in the Sunflower Orphanage. Both of them were in love with her, and Kiryu, before going to the Yakuza, gave her the ring that she always has. But and that's kind of like set up in the Like a Dragon prologue movie that was bundled along with the first game. And then it's kind of referenced to it in that game too. But in Kiwami, you like have to do like a fetch quest where you purchase the ring as like her birthday present in that game, and it's kind of like, well, I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know. Also, Nishiki's motivations like kind of like shift away from wanting to, not just be like, like a cool Yakuza guy, but also like raise money so that he can give his little sister a better life, to like, I don't know, like they tried to like they had to make the jump where in Yakuza 0 he was like Kiryu's bestest friend ever, and they were like, oh, but he becomes a dick in 1. How do we do that? We give him an inferiority complex, but we execute it really badly. And it's like, oh, why would you do that? Oh, I don't know. So there's that conundrum there. It's the same thing where like it's like the Silent Hill 2 Bloober remake. It's like, I get it, but comma. What are your thoughts on that? That was a lot.
Like I said before, in an ideal world, the originals would be readily available for everyone to play. However, we don't live in an ideal world. And if I'm seeing like copies of the original PS2 Yakuza going for like $200 on eBay, I'm gonna shift over to Kiwami, as much as that may rustle some jimmies.
Yeah, but have you ever like gone back and tried to look at like a playthrough of the OG game, just to see like the differences in story or something like that?
I do believe I caught some of Inugami Korone's original PS2 Yakuza streams. I did see some of that. I did see the differences. And it was with the original Japanese audio, so it was like, hey, it's like 1-to-1 in terms of audio.
Oh yeah. The English dub has like a very precious place in my horrible heart because of just how strange it is. It's tough guy for no reason.
Yep.
But it's kind of funny that we went full circle from the English dub in that game and English dubs for the newer games, and the English dubs are pretty good. But we'll move on to that. Speaking of different games, what is your personal favorite in terms of story? And comma, this is different. This is a two-parter because like it can be different. Personal favorite in terms of story, personal favorite in terms of gameplay. When it comes to this series, I feel those can be two very separate answers.
4 for story, 5 for gameplay.
Oh, interesting. 5. Most people don't say 5. Can you elaborate on that?
All right, so I'll elaborate on 4 first. 4 is like, I think you mentioned this before. They're trying to like move away from Kiryu being the main character and try to introduce like a new generation. And I feel like they mostly hit the mark with that, with Akiyama, Saejima, and Tanimura.
Also, Akiyama's your boy.
Akiyama is my boy. Literally, he's just like me, for real, for real.
God bless.
I also like the themes of the past catching up to you, and you have to face it one way or another. Akiyama with like the money flying out from the events of Yakuza 1. And, you know...
It's such a good tie-in.
And how he's, like... he was inadvertently brought into that whole turmoil because he was working at the very bank where the 10 billion yen was being kept.
That's true.
And Saejima and his history of, like, going the extra mile to try to get his family ahead in the Tojo clan. But in the process, he lost, like, 25 years of his life in prison.
Yeah. People make fun of the rubber bullets, spoilers, I guess, but it's good. I tell you, it actually makes sense. No, it doesn't, but it's good.
Doesn't.
It really fucking doesn't. That's so stupid, but I love it. Tanimura too is actually like a really interesting character. He's half Filipino. One of us.
Tanimura is a precious boy.
A proto-Yagami, one could say.
Yes.
But I think everyone will agree that the boss rush is dog shit. Guns in that game are fucking terrible.
Yes, like, the boss rush, in terms of gameplay, bad. In terms of music, good.
Oh, good. Oh my god. Jeez. Excellent. And then you said 5 for gameplay.
5 for gameplay, because everyone has their unique minigame. We get to go to many different cities besides the usual Kamurocho. Even though it felt like Sapporo was like mostly empty, Nagoya felt kinda rushed. Osaka felt fine. Osaka's Osaka.
Yeah.
Fukuoka, surprisingly, I thought it was good. Fukuoka.
Oh, that was baseball dude's area, right?
No, Nagoya was baseball dude's area. Fukuoka was Kiryu's area when he was working for the taxi company.
That's right.
Yes.
Oh my god. Yeah, that game is sprawling. I haven't personally played it all the way through. I played it like partially in Japanese. Don't do that, by the way, if you're not like actually fluent and at a reading like above a high school reading level in Japanese. That's impossible. And then like some sat through some of it in English. And game is hoog. Some people would say it's bloated. It goes on for a long time, but it was supposed to be the end of RGG. As it was.
Well, about that.
About that, yeah. Immediately after, they're like, "Oh fuck, the anniversary is coming out. Here's the actual end and the anniversary game, which we put together based on results of partially based on results of the popularity character poll." Yep. But yeah, there are a lot of interesting stuff. Karu's whole section is like is just like a whole rhythm game and idle simulator section.
Yep, Haruka's section.
Oh yeah, Haruka. Oh my god, I said Haru. Oh yeah. Jesus. I'm sorry, my daughter.
Yes. Part idle management, part Hatsune Miku. And she even gets a Hatsune Miku alternate outfit. I think it's DLC.
She does. I actually haven't physically played the rhythm game section. Is it as ass as the karaoke minigame?
It's a bit more involved. I enjoyed it. Because, like, you can use heat actions in the middle of the fight. But instead of, like, beating the crap out of your opponent, it, like, gives you, like, a score boost or recovers health.
This is basically training you to, get into the Idol Master. Because that is essentially the Idol Master gameplay.
Pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. Also, for everybody saying, like, how could you say the karaoke game is shit? Well, it's not bad. I enjoy it very much. Like, consistently. I love Dame Dane Guy. Consistently, throughout the years, they have never managed to, like, time the actual button presses and to, like, the beat or the rhythm. It's, like, off by, like, half a second. It's almost endearing at this point. It's like traditional. They did not fix that into Lost Judgment, where they were like, here, you can sort it out yourself, fix it yourself.
Speaking of Dame Dane, I believe Yakuza 5 is the game where Baka Mitai made its first appearance.
I'm gonna have to check that. I think you're right, actually. Hold on.
Because if it was in 4, I would have known. Because I love 4.
I was introduced in Yakuza 5. You're correct.
Yes.
You are correct.
Yep. Akiyama sang it. Saejima sang it. Kiryu sang it. Shinada didn't sing it.
Shinada was there.
Yeah.
Ichiban did not sing it for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's wild. And Yagami doesn't get to sing anything because of
Kimitaku
of his
and his agency.
Yeah, well, I mean, I had to think a bit. I'm like, is Kimitaku still under the company formerly known as Johnny's? Kimura Takuya.
I remember seeing, like, ads on the subway of Kimitaku when I was in Japan. It was like, I had to look at the face really closely. It's like, oh, that's Yagami. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And I just
is still under Stardo. Yeah. Oh, wow. Jesus. But, I mean, it makes sense. Even with, like, all the shit Stardo's gone through. Stardo are too big to fail. And he's, like, been one of the big company men, so whatever. We're not going to get into Stardo's politics. I don't have time to feel depressed over over the state of, like, Japanese conglomerates in the entertainment industry. It's shit.
It's all shit.
It's all shit. Zero Base One are disbanding. Possibly, I hate it here.
Oh no. Take a drink. Choo Choo brought up.
Take a drink.
Zero Base One.
But yeah, it is refreshing to hear you say 5, because like most people dog on 5, or both story and gameplay.
Hey, guess what? I like the taxi driving minigame. I like the highway racing minigame. I like the big game hunters minigame. I like doing the baseball stuff. I like the idol management.
Yeah.
You can't make me not like it.
Yeah.
Listen, even Haruka's sub-story when you had to do a manzai comedy routine.
Oh, that's the best one!
Yeah, but only if you had, like, even an inkling of an understanding of how manzai works. If you don't, it's rough.
It's like you have to pause the game and be like, okay, now I gotta, like... Oh, I should have put that there with the Yakuza 5 game, where, like, just in brackets... like the like Project Diva, and then also like the Idol Master, and then also like watch 3 seasons of Gaki no Tsukai or Ame Talk. Just fucking comedy shows.
Listen, the only reason how I cleared that Haruka Manzai sub-story as fast as I did is because of my very limited understanding of Japanese. Like, okay, this is where the sentence ends, and this is where I make Cargo go,
But isn't it like supposed to be where like she's supposed to be playing Tsukome to
yeah, she's the
to
Tsukome.
the other characters? Okay.
Yeah, so it's like she keeps the she keeps the lines going with like, yes, and like, I see, until the punchline comes. That's where she delivers the punchline. But like, you have to do like, yeah, you have to do like the interjections, like, so desu ne, naruhodo.
Yeah, that's the real. People were saying like, idol stuff is it's weird and girly and sexual. I'm like, no, the real sicko shit is the manzai comedy thing. That's for the real perverts.
It's me. I'm the real perverts.
Exactly. Because it's like only somebody who's watched like Japanese terrestrial television is gonna get this shit. It was translated into English. And they did not localize it into who's on first. Like, God bless.
Oh, but, thank goodness. That would feel extremely weird.
That would be funny, but also it'd be weird. But also it's kind of funny that they didn't, because like now it's hard for no reason. But I think it's also hard for no reason if you're not like into manzai comedy either. So there you are. We might as well just like go. I was going to shuffle that. So going into that, what is your favorite minigame from the whole series? You cannot say blackjack.
Oh, that's good, because I was never going to say blackjack.
Oh, that's right. That's just the game that you use when you need to grind for money real quick.
That's the game I use to grind for money. Okay, so favorite minigame.
There's a lot.
There's a lot. Oh my god. I feel like overall the best collection of minigames is Lost Judgment.
Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah. Oh my god, there's so much for you to do. Oh, especially the high school.
Yeah.
Dude, all of high school.
That's what I'm talking about. The boxing minigame, the robot minigame.
That's a whole game.
Virtual Fighter.
Virtual Fighter. I just love that the game just
spam low kick. Just spam low kick and you win.
I can just feel
Clean.
like my friend.
Honest.
My friend Zero, like she's, who is a competitive virtual fighter player. She's just like somewhere in the universe. She probably just like took like a fatal blow, psychic damage immediately. Just low kick and virtual fighter and still thinking, no. Oh my god.
Happy feet.
Well, that is definitely not Falco.
Definitely not Falco. But yes, the absolute favorite minigame is the boxing minigame from Lost Judgment. Because it's like, it's so well put together. It feels fluid. I had fun playing it, even if I was losing. Because I always felt like I could come back. Yeah. And I usually did.
It's really fun, yeah. Yeah, the rank up system is fun. It teaches you like how to play fairly easily. It's intuitive. You get to fight Sugiura and Higashi and Kaito, which is the best thing about it. The storyline tied to it is really good. It's one of my favorite school side stories from Lost Judgment. And also, it's just like, if you want to play like Friday Night Fights and you don't have a copy of that lying around, or a PS3, you can just play the boxing minigame. It is literally right there. Good for no reason.
Now, what is your favorite minigame for the entirety of the RGD lineup?
Fuck, there's a lot. What did I spend time on? Okay, there's like small ones and there's big ones. So let's see here. For the small one, it has to be the crane games.
Oh yes.
I just emptied the shit out of every single crane game machine, like throughout every game. I had a much harder time in Infinite Wealth, because they definitely made that shit harder and less fair.
Yeah, they made it true to real life.
Yeah, they made the claws like be just like terrible.
No, they made them just like they are in Japan.
Yeah.
Can confirm.
I mean, yeah.
Which, as a side note, all the crane minigames in the Yakuza games unironically train me to get good at real life crane games.
It's true, it does. It's crazy.
Anyways, continue.
Oh god. Yeah, no worries. For the big ones, like, cause like I do. Let's see here. There are some good ones that are like in games that like I feel like maybe the collections aren't the strongest. Like 6, I have fondness for because Even though I never touched the baseball management simulator, I just did not touch it at all. For whatever reason, I bounced off of that, despite the fact that I love baseball. Clan Creator is a joke in that, but you have the New Japan Pro Wrestlers in there.
Yep.
So that's a lot of fun. The fishing mini game and the make friends at the bar one, I spent way too much time on. But if I genuinely had to be honest, I would say probably I spent the most amount of minigame time in... Wait a minute, I have to think. Oh my god. It was... Was it? It was probably, honestly, I did spend, like, okay, I do love Judgment, I do love Judge Eyes, I do think Judge Eyes has the best collection. I spend the most time in minigames in Yakuza 7, like a Dragon. I did every single thing and maxed out everything. What is it? Like, I did that, like, I did the dating stuff, which is, like, I rarely touch that. I did not touch the dating stuff in Judgment. I did the dating mini games and stuff in there. I love the like grinding in the challenge dungeons. Like the challenge dungeon, I spend way too much time in. The crane games in there are great. I love hanging out and doing table talk with the buddies. I love doing all of the restaurants and bars. And I love giving flowers to my friends. It's great. Yeah. So seven is great, and also like it's a game that encourages you to do side stories, and missions because they're all tied to like the main overarching storyline and theme, and which is about starting from rock bottom and also not judging people and where they are in their place in life, homelessness, minority groups, and so on and so forth. It's great.
Well, joke's on you, Like a Dragon. I was gonna do all the side quests anyway.
Yeah, which is funny because when I started playing Infinite Wealth, I did not feel the same way, except for when I got to Dondoko Island, but that's because it's just Animal Crossing.
It's literally just Animal Crossing.
Yeah, and that's when I had put down the game, and I was like, uh-oh, that's a problem. And then I wasn't able to play that game for a very long time, because I had to go, I am now in a situation where I cannot play any of my console games at the moment. So it's just like, well, I'll get back to that eventually. But yeah, that was kind of weird, because like with 7, I was very motivated to, and I'm sure you probably... I don't know if you have like the similar feelings about that, but with Infinite Wealth, it was more like I feel really motivated to do some shit, and I feel like I really don't want to do some other shit.
I surprisingly never got that feeling in Infinite Wealth. Maybe it's because like I've actually been to Honolulu. It's like I recognize these places, so I had like a personal connection to it.
Yeah, for me, I lived in Hawaii, so it was the same, it was kind of similar but different, where I was like, oh, I do have a very personal connection to this, even though I technically did not live in Honolulu. However, Jesus Christ, interesting. Although I think I will have like more formulated like a full opinion when I actually do finish the game. So that's kind of like half baked there.
All right. Looping back to your previous question, what is your favorite game in terms of story, as well as your favorite game in terms of gameplay? I want to hear the Hamp's opinion.
Oh man, okay. Like usually with all things, like my contrarian opinion usually to say like one of the older games, like for anything of a series, because like I was here first and I like the old stuff. It's great. I can't actually lie though. The 2 games that do win these top billing prizes are like later games. So, for story, it's a toss up between 3 games. For gameplay, easily it's Lost Judgment. Combat is fluid. Game feels really good to play. Mini games are incredible. Loading times are beautiful. Holy shit, I spent way too much time doing everything. It is incredibly balanced. There's challenge modes you can do if you feel like you want to do boss rushes or speed running challenge. You can do full Tekken combos in that game. It's crazy. It's incredible, and yeah. So gameplay wise, that's not to say that the story is bad, because the story is really fucking good too. It's one of my favorites. Story's really good. I resonated with that a lot. I would not lie if I said that was not my favorite game, because it is my favorite game in the franchise. Story-wise, favorite, however, has to be Yakuza Like a Dragon 7. It is it's very clear in that it's stepping away from Kiryu. It's fully severed from that, and Judgment did that too. But it has a great. It's so refreshing, and that when I first played it, it's like such a 180 from like Kiryu's whole. Like the main character Ichiban has like such a really positive and sort of like different vibe from Kiryu, despite being like similar in some ways. I really liked the themes it touches upon about like gentrification, people who are considered like other in Japan, the usual, like with all of the Yakuza games, they usually have critiquing the Japanese government or politics, or like sort of relating back to current issues.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. With RGG7, I think that how it talked about minorities in Japan, sex workers, sex work, people who are othered, people who have become unhoused, are homeless through no fault of their own, and what that entails, and sort of like the double sort of like double I can't even English words anymore. You know what it is. Like the double standards, like conclusions people draw. And then it had such like really fun characters too. Like hanging around and talking with the party is great. Sayako is like a fantastic character. I would say that she was like the second main character next to Ichiban in that game. It has one of my favorite ships in the world. My problematic ship that I love very much. With Ichiban and the young master, and oh my god, Masato, yeah. Also, it feels very similar to Phoenix Wright in that sort of like it has that same sort of attitude like the Ace Attorney series, where it's just like every stuff escalates and it keeps escalating and the stakes are so high, and then the answer is just like, what if we did something horrifically stupid and it pays off? And it's really great.
I'm going to cross-examine the parrot.
Yeah, you're going to cross-examine the parrot. Yeah, that's pretty much Yakuza 7. It has a phenomenal dub cast. Kaiji Tang puts on an incredible performance as Ichiban in the English dub, and that's not to take away from the Japanese dub performances as well, because they're great. This is the game where where the devs realized they fucked up in Yakuza 6, and we're just like, we're gonna whoopsie a character back because we should not have killed them off in 6. Oh my god, oh no.
Yeah.
Oops. Should not have done that. But yeah, and then also it has thematic ties and references to Dragon Quest XI, which is one of my favoriteest games in the fucking world. Because yes, I am boring and I like Dragon Quest. What are you gonna do about it?
Nothing. I'm not gonna do anything about it because I don't want to.
Yeah, you should play Dragon Quest.
Again, I'm not gonna say no to that.
I'm not gonna tell you start from 1, but 11 is very good. I haven't started from 1. One is an indie.
But what if I do though?
I mean, I be my guest. That's an NES game. But yeah, it's a lot of. I love the art direction of the older games. That's something that I have to say I think has been lost with like the HD remakes. Like the Dragon Engine can do crazy shit with rendering and how realistic the world is, how one-to-one it is, despite, Sega are the kings of reusing assets, and I don't mean that in a negative way. They're very smart about what to assets to reuse and save their time and money on, and then what to the cinematic quality of their cutscenes and character renders and stuff like that, because at its heart the RGG series is a Japanese J-drama.
Yep. I'm here for it.
Absolutely, me too. But while I think I do like how it looks now, I do think, however, and it is cool, you can look at characters and be like, oh yeah, it's played by this actor. That's cool.
That's cool.
That has that whole J-drama feeling. However, I think something that is lost, especially when it comes to the remasters and remakes, and then tonal art direction shift that started in 0. Most likely started in 4, but honestly, from 3 to 4, you kind of lose that sort of the moody sort of because of the render and draw distance of the PS2 and the PS3. Are less powerful. Even some of the PS4 a little bit. There was some really stylish stuff, the cutscenes in the original Yakuza 2 are so moody, and have that sort of I don't want to say jazzy, but it feels very it feels very Showa era, which is Showa era crime drama, a 90s or early 2000s crime drama, that very sort of color, the color palette that they use, and how stuff that's farther away is fuzzy, and sort of muted, and it brings out the grays and the glowing neons, and it looks gorgeous. And they changed all that, and they changed the music in the Kiwami version of 2. I'm never gonna forgive them.
This has been your regularly scheduled choo-choo crash out.
We haven't even gotten to the full crash out yet.
There's gonna be more crash outs. Color me excited.
Color me excited. But yeah, going back to the topic of personal favorites, and this segues probably into a different crash out. Who is your favorite character, and who do you think is horrifically underrated? Underrated, I feel, be kind of a personal sort of opinion.
All right.
Considering how big the cast is. I have the official quotation marks Like a Dragon character guidebook. I don't have it on me, but they literally have almost everybody from man who enjoys boobs, literally from. There's 3 men there's 3 homeless men and 1 man who enjoys 2 men who enjoy boobs. It's great. I say it has almost everybody because the Judgment characters are just fucking missing from that book. What the hell? But anyway, on that note, what's your favorite character, and who do you think is underrated?
Favorite character? Shun Akiyama. And tied
because
with
he's
him,
you, for real.
Yeah, and tied with him is Takayuki Yagami.
2 men who are down on their luck, are tired all the time, and eat cigarettes.
Yes, for the aforementioned reasons of they're literally just me, for real.
For real.
Even down to the backstories. Is someone spying on me? RGG Studios, are you spying on me? I swear to God, you work for the Yakuza just once, and you're on Sega's radar forever.
That was one of the first clips that you uploaded to your YouTube Shorts, as I recall. I think it was the first one.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah. Oh my God, that's for a minute when you said, "Are you spying on me?" I just thought, is this just you just randomly just dropping the crazy but true life thing on me just in the middle of a stream?
Yes.
And I'm just like, all right.
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean,
Makes
another
sense.
reason why I like Akiyama and Yagami is Kiryu's basically Yakuza Jesus. Majima is Majima.
He kinda is.
It's like unlimited charisma. Saejima is a one-man army.
Yeah, big boy.
Akiyama and Yagami, they're just guys. They're just guys who learned how to fight because they live in the rough neighborhood.
I do find it kind of funny that Yagami is like literally. So they did hand wave it away by saying, well, he did, take Wing Chun or Kung Fu when he was in high school. But he learns all of his shit from reading off of the back of cereal boxes and online articles, which I think is crazy.
Crazy and awesome, too.
Oh, yeah. Akiyama did train himself in pretty much, just on the street.
Mm-hmm. And in true street fashion, he has, 3 different taunts.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Slaps Akiyama's head. This bad boy can fit so many taunts inside him.
And he's also he's not a playable character in Haruka's dance game session. Well, no, he is. He is.
Yeah,
he is. That's also why it's so great.
Yeah, once things get super serious and too much for Haruka to handle in Haruka's story, Akiyama steps in. And just
honestly, Akiyama is better than any idol manager because he's just like, you know what? You got this crazy shit going on. I'm going to take to the stage.
Yes. And let's not forget that boss fight where Haruka throws a fire extinguisher for Akiyama to just nail that guy in the face to finish the fight.
Incredible.
And, who do I think is criminally underrated?
Yeah.
I was gonna say Nakajima from Nagasu the taxi company in Yakuza 5. But
yeah.
The reason I'm not gonna go with that answer is because he makes a return in Infinite Wealth in an unexpected way. Me? And I'm like, holy shit, they actually remembered this guy. I guess he's not criminally underrated after all.
Somebody at RGT Studios was just like, this VTuber in English in Canada in Chicken Land knows likes this taxi driver guy. I guess we got to bring him back for Infinite Wealth.
You heard it here. It's official. They brought back Nakajima because of me.
Specifically because of the... Just keep telling that lie.
Yep.
Let's just keep that lie up. Nobody will ever know.
Nobody knows. Who's gonna verify it? Who's gonna disprove it? No one.
Yeah, I want to see that shit on the Yakuza Wiki by tonight. Yeah. Anybody can edit it. Just write that in. They're not gonna fact check. They don't fact check shit over there.
Now I have to really scratch my head on who's criminally underrated, because
yeah, I do feel that that's kind of like a personal opinion.
Yeah, that's
considering how there's so many games and stuff. Yeah,
so many games, so many characters, so many memorable NPCs. It's damn it, every time I try to think of a criminally underrated character, I just remember somewhere down the line they make a reappearance. God damn it. It's
yeah.
I feel conflicted about this. On one hand, I'm glad they're back. On the other hand, damn it, there goes my answer. Underrated characters. God, this is such a head scratcher. I can't even say Sugira because I feel he's not criminally underrated. He might be slightly underrated.
Yeah, he's slightly underrated, but I can tell you that there's still people drawing Yagasuki Dojinshi out there in the year of our Lord 2026, and I follow every single artist. Thank you for keeping the flame alive.
They are the strongest soldiers.
I mean, not the strongest soldiers. I think there are people who have even more dire nobody ships in RGG land. But if Judgment fans, we do be struggling.
Criminally, this is such a hard question. I'm gonna go with
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Tsukumo from the Judgment duology.
Oh yeah, he is pretty. Like, I do like how he's implemented in both Judgment and in Lost Judgment too. Because like at first he's just like, you think he's gonna be like a side quest character that you help once or see once,
Nope.
and he pulls through.
He pulls through so many times.
Oh yeah.
Like, he has his quirks. He may come off as a little weird at first, but once you get to know him, he's like, yo, we ride or die, Tsukumo.
Absolutely.
And he definitely gets more development in Lost Judgment. He really helps with the main case.
Oh yeah. Which is why, I'm looking forward to that inevitable, Yokohama 99 game, right? Right, RGG Studios? Am I right?
Don't do that, Ham. Don't give me hope.
My hope died a long time ago. We're gonna keep getting Kiryu games until the sun explodes.
He's gonna be doing this shit until he's 90.
He's like, hey, Hachi Mishima, can't die.
He just won't die. His love for his family is too strong. Which is like the polar opposite of Mishima.
Hachi Mishima is like immortal because he hates his family so fucking much, and Kiryu is kept immortal because he loves his family so fucking much. We'll see you in Tekken 8. Oh my god.
Alright. Now to flip the question on you. Who's your favorite character?
Oh.
There's so many.
There are a lot. And also, like, I feel like I like some characters equal amounts. Like, I love Saejima. I love, oh my god, I love Saejima. I love, Sugiura.
Sugira's the best boy.
Oh my god, I love Sugiura so much, and I usually, it's kind of crazy because, like, if it was any other game series, he would be popular. But this is the reverse, and for a good thing, because I do like, big, meaty, hairy old men, because they're cute. That's just why the RGG series is a godsend. Which is why, because he's a little pretty boy twink that he's less popular because of that. And I'm like, no, please wait, he's actually really cool. He's
the coolest.
Guys, he's so cool. Oh my god.
Like, by the end of Judgment, I was like fully behind Sugiura.
Yeah, like, oh my god, what a cool storyline.
How many people do you know could pull off what he did in the climax?
He was holding his guts in while, like, live streaming on TikTok.
He was live streaming government secrets and, like, a full-blown criminal confession.
Yeah, with the most dangerous person in the world. Okay, alright, I've shuffled some characters around. Again, I hate to not pick somebody from, like, the older games, because I think they're great. I like, even though I bitch and moan about it, like, I do have a little bit of a smile whenever I see Majima do, like, a funny thing.
Yeah!
And I do like Saejima a lot. Akiyama is great. I like Haruka. Kiryu, God bless. Favorite character... it's going to be, and it was a tie, so yeah, it's definitely like a tie here. So
listen, that's okay. My answer was a tie too, so you're fully in your rights to give a tie answer.
Yeah. This is a three-way tie, and this is, like, real difficult because, like, first of all, we have, like, coming in at number 3, a very high number 3, we have the party from Yakuza 7, and I mean, that's the whole fucking party, but mostly Saeko in 7. We will not talk about what they did to her in Infinite Wealth. She's, again, really good. Like, she's such a dynamic and interesting character, like, really, like, go-getter character. She's super fiery and, like, no nonsense, and it has, like, her her moments of like development and stuff. She plays off of Ichiban and the cast and the party members so well. I love Jungi-Han 6. He's so like he was set up. Oh my god, it pisses me off. He was set up to be like the Majima like equivalent, where he has like a front and like there's like there's machinations going on in the back where like the clan that he's running has they're being like controlled in their own way, and he's like at the mercy of the elders of his clan, and like oh my god, and he's like the young blood criminal type of criminal that's coming up to play off of Kiryu, and then they
and he's voiced by Yuichi Nakamura.
He's voiced by Yuichi Nakamura, who taught himself Korean for that role. Shit.
Damn.
He has the best fucking boss theme.
Oh yeah, Theory of Beauty is a fucking banger.
Theory of Beauty and also Theory of Beauty Remix, those are two different songs, by the way. One is for Jungi-Han 6 and Jungi-Han 7, spoiler alert. And I like both of those characters. They are two different characters. We'll leave it at that. That's really high up there.
Sad hamster noises.
Number 1 is Higashi from Judgment.
Oh yeah!
Yeah. Higashi is such an interesting character because Judgment, fundamentally, there are Yakuza characters in that game. There's stories involving the Yakuza. It goes into something bigger. The main character was involved with the Yakuza at a young age, but he's like a detective, and the way he navigates sees the city and interacts with people is fundamentally different from like all of the other like characters who are gangsters. So like Kiryu and Ichiban, even like the way that they interact with and like see the city is completely different, and the way that you like navigate around and like the sort of avenues that the story takes are in a completely different roundabout way. Higashi is a true like last sort of like honorable soul Yakuza type character, and his story is so fascinating because like it could easily just be written off as like a he's like he starts off as a villain character, like a mob, almost like a mid-boss kind of character, but then it delves sort of into like his like how he tried to survive after his Aniki Kaito like left and took the fall, and like his like abuse, and it is very heavily implied that he was sexually abused as well, and the way that they handle it is so fucking good and frightening. And there's been a lot of doujinshi written about it. We're not going to get into that before I get canceled, but but Higashi's like whole character and how he's played, this is a case where like I'd say the English dub is better, because like it's so subtle in how like Higashi's a character where he has like a moral compass, he has like his honor, he's gone through a lot, but then there's also this running storyline of how he has kind of like a front, like a sort of a front sort of thing that he like persona that he plays in order to like be a tough sort of man, and the way that Steve Blum switches it on and off with his voice is so good, and the way that the animators like did that for both that, and not to like say that the Japanese dub of him is like dog shit, because it's not. He just does it in a different way, but it's so good, and there's so many like hidden queer themes doing that. I don't want to say that this was done on purpose, but I have eyes to see. I have the eyes to see, and I see it. And though he also gets like a beautiful character arc, and it's so great to see him like kind of like get his own slice of happiness in Lost Judgment, even if they did have to no homo Kaito. Yeah.
Higashi's great.
Higashi's so good.
Like, he's not even in, like, the top 5 favorite characters in the Judgment duology, and I still think he's great.
Oh yeah, yeah. And it's so fascinating again. Like, mm, mm, damn. They did that. They really did that.
They sure did.
And then they wrote the Kaito files. Fuck. No, just kidding. The Kaito files are okay. It's fine. I do like the characters in that one too, even though it made no sense. Yeah, that's probably my number one. Oh my god, I also forgot Saori is up there too. She's great.
Shiro Saki Saori.
Saori should have been like should have had more stuff to do in Judgment.
Yeah.
Like her sections were great. She should be doing more detective stuff too. Can we have that?
Can we get that game? Please?
Can we please get that game? Just have her hang out with Sayako and oh my god, the leader of the Gomi Jewel.
Songhui.
Songhui, yeah. And she oh my god, who's the girl in Infinite Wealth?
Chitose.
Chitose, yeah, her. Just throw them all together. Girls' night.
Girls' night out. Yay!
Girls' night out. Yay, woo! Yeah, so that was my favorite character. I know it's coming up. Underrated. There's a lot.
It's like, damn it, I should have put Saori as criminally underrated.
Yeah, she's pretty well liked, but also, yeah, like, people forget her.
Underrated,
also, like,
underutilized.
Yeah, fundamental to the story. Without her doing investigation stuff, like, the whole case would not have been blown open in the first game. Hold on, let's see here. Oh my god.
It's okay if you struggle with this question, because I did too.
I actually have to remember the name.
Which game is it from?
Because there's multiple.
Oh, that does make things harder to pin down.
I just have to remember because, like, Where
in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
I call this. Yeah, because it's like I know I got to. Where is that character? Hold on a second.
I'm holding on for dear life.
Yeah. My joke answer is all of the New Japan Pro wrestlers.
Oh, speaking of which, Tanahashi is retired.
Yeah. Yeah, my friend got to see his last match live. That's great. Akira Yamaoka is a secret character in the Coliseum. Did you know that? Like the as in the like, no, that can't be Akira Yamaoka. I forgot.
I can hear the wheels spinning in your head.
It is, because it's just like, this should be like the first fucking name to show up, but it's not. What are we doing? Come on. I'm oh my god.
It's like you're trying to process too many things at once. Like you're trying to think of a criminally underrated character and the secret character in the Coliseum.
No, the thing is that I do know. It's just that I'm scrolling through the fucking Yakuza wiki, so I can just be like, can you... They're not gonna list it, are they? Dude, okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna just have to look this up. There we go. I know. Fuck. All right. This is not going to be a surprise. This is half a joke answer, but a half for real. It's Gary Buster Holmes.
Gary Buster Holmes.
Gary fucking Buster Holmes. He's a delight. His sister is also a delight.
Chitose Holmes.
Chitose Holmes. Gary Buster Holmes is just he's just a great guy. He does not know Japanese still today, and as somebody who also should know Japanese more than I do, I can relate to that. But yeah, he's back again for Pound Mates. Wealth. And then his sister comes back, and he is a very helpful summon. So there's that. But for real, I do enjoy him. He's a delight.
Yes.
The other, yeah.
Every time that is, Gary Buster Holmes is on screen, I get so hype.
Mm-hmm. God bless. But he does share it's another 2-1 spot, because there's many other characters I could say. I could say Tesso. I could say Akutsu, and fucking Ice Pick Dude in Lost Judgment. Holy shit. Great.
Holy shit.
Yeah, but you this is crazy saying that this is an underrated character considering who plays him, but Beat Takeshi's character in 6.
Yes.
The Onomichi Patriarch.
Yeah.
Setting aside the fact that he's played by Beat Takeshi, who was a world famous actor and comedian. Setting that aside, I think that again, considering how 6 is about parallels and mirrors, and this could be you if you don't turn your life around right now. His sort of deal is
Toru Hirose.
Yeah. Toru Hirose, yeah, so fascinating, especially because he's a Yakuza character he came into the Yakuza through post-war Japan, and it delves into the sort of there's many things you could say about 6's storytelling, and I would argue you till I'm blue in the face about it, even though I would be wrong at the end of the day. But what I can say is that RGG6, his plot line about how he made sacrifices and killed the families of all his underlings, and sort of took them on as his own children almost, and raised them like his own sons, and then made that as his sort of not almost like an excuse. It was like his redemption, but almost very much still almost an excuse to keep going down the path of just committing murder to save face and keep secrets for someone else that he felt indebted to, and ended up just ruining the lives of a whole ton of other people through just kind of the single-mindedness. And that's contrasted really well with Kiryu, who has also done that consistently throughout the series. Also, his boss fight is so good. It's so sad. It's really cool too. It's terrifying. I love that they have a horror experience in a RGG game, and the fact that they based his fighting style and movement off of Jason Voorhees is really neat.
And his theme song, Ki God Un Secret, is fucking both awesome and bone-chilling.
Oh, yeah. The French translation of that, I think, translates something along the lines of "He who keeps the secrets of the garden" or something like that.
Yeah, who keeps the secret, yes.
Yeah.
Which, fitting.
Absolutely. That was so good. The RGG devs were like, damn, we gotta do that again, and they brought that back for fucking Snake Ice Pick Dude in Lost Judgment. And they were correct, because he's also great.
Yep.
They were just like, shit, we'll base his theme song off of Psycho, and him off of Norman Bates. And I was like, yeah, Hell yeah, do it again.
Do it again. Do it again. Oh.
Again.
It's like, come on, do it again. Any
Do
day
it
now.
again, but
Any day now.
yeah. No, that was funny. It's like, do it again, but also please, I mean, don't make it easy for me. But also, I was stupid and I burned through a lot of my health items and my heat items during that battle. I was like, uh-oh, time to reset. I gotta be more precious about that. Yeah, so there was plenty. We could have also, gone over stuff like, man who enjoys boob, or Ryan Estrada. Oh, not Ryan. Ryan Acosta, also ninja extraordinaire, Filipino legend.
Believe it
From Lost or from Judgment. Judgment has like so great. Yagami and the Loser Gang.
Judgment, yep.
Judgment and Lost Judgment. Oh yeah, so this is going to segue actually into my other topic.
Oh.
And I'm looking at it right now, and the results are surprising.
Uh-huh.
So as you might have known, every anniversary or so, RGG Studios does the all character popularity poll for Yuga Gotoku. That's a fundamental lie because they are missing almost all of the Judgment characters except a few.
I wonder
so
why.
Well, it's probably because of, but no, it really isn't. See, that's the weird thing, because like there's some characters who are in there who are played, by actors who are there. So like for those of you who don't know, like one of the reasons why somebody might be excluded from something like this is because like, their management company said no, or they have like certain rights. Because if somebody's being played by an actor, there's like, that's something you have to just take into consideration, where their management company, or they might, want to have this or that control over their own visage, and like what they want to be used for advertisement. Which makes sense. For some reason, some characters who were not, based off of anybody, like fucking Hamura, like excluded for no reason, which boggles my fucking no reason. My actual top of the heap, number one favorite character too that I forgot to talk about, god damn it, is Ayabe too. He is actually based off an actual actor, but fuck, he wasn't there either. So, but Hamura not being there is crazy, considering he's great. But setting that aside, they for the first time opened the voting up to the greater globe, so you don't have to have a Japanese account, turn on your VPN or something, or jump through hoops that way. You could actually like log on and vote. And the last time I streamed, the stream before the last one that I did, I brought that up and I jokingly said everybody like, hey,
go vote for Sugira.
I said go vote for Sugira. We cannot have #Majima sweep again. I swear to God.
Listen, I'll have you know, I voted for Sugira more than once.
Thank you. Yeah, I would say that I also voted more than once too. I would have voted more.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part. I would have voted more, but then it's award season still for K-pop, and so I then had to put all of my time into voting for Zero Base One.
Take a drink.
I had to, and then also because Uma Musume event was happening, and I was actually deciding to be struggle sweaty and build a team. I am going to just show up with just the most non-meta horses, and you're gonna have to deal with it. I'll show up with fucking Fine Motion, Gold City, and Hishi Amazon, and you guys are just gonna have to accept that. But yeah, setting that aside, the results are out. I'm gonna link them now.
Okay.
Yeah, we can go over this together.
Go ahead and throw it in the chat for everyone to see.
I've thrown it in the chat. Absolutely. So you know, I didn't have much high hopes, and I don't think I need to take all the credit for this, but I would like to. Of course, in first place. Well, let me just see. Let me just wait for you to just throw it there.
Results announcement.
Mm-hmm.
To the surprise of nobody.
To the surprise of nobody, it's Goro Majima with 49,296 votes. That is shockingly less votes than I thought. But maybe because my brain is poisoned, because, like, you know, with K-pop, I'm so used to, like, K-pop awards. I'm used to, like, not just K-pop stuff. Setting that aside, like, just any, like, voting video game anything. Like, I'm used to somebody hitting, like, you know...
The millions?
I'm just used to, like, people, you know, with botting the poll. Just straight up, like, these days. Like, I have no, like, faith and trust in anybody to, like, you know, just not show up with, like, paid votes or bot. So, you know, good on Sega for somehow rooting that out. So, fair. I'll concede. Number 2 is Kazuma Kiryu, which is actually kind of a shock, because, like, he famously underperforms. He usually kind of hangs around in, like, 5 or 10. 3 is Taiga Sajima, which good on him. Awesome. Also, you don't see him that high.
Yeah.
This probably means that people they didn't play 4, but they sure did play Pirate Yakuza, which from, like, I didn't play it or see it myself, but from what I've heard, it's basically RGG Studios going, here, damn, we're sorry about Zero and about writing Sajima out. Here he is. Among other things, Akira Nishikiyama, number 4.
That's
Zero,
That's surprising.
That is kind of surprising, but again, like, people love Zero, which is, you know, focused around Kiryu, Nishiki, and then Majima for some reason. Because Majima, for some reason I say, but it's because before Zero happened, Majima, like, won the character poll. That was, you know, that's crazy, because when Majima won the character poll back then, that was like wild, like, oh my god, that never happens, because up until that point, he was literally like just some mid-boss dude. He showed up like he showed up a couple of times in 1, and, you know, he's a great character, real fun, real zany dude. Everyone loves him. Not as popular as the other characters, didn't have, you know, too much fleshing out. 4, he gets fleshed out a bit more, and it's like, damn, the real ones, no. Shout out to the Sajimaji shippers, like, you real one out there. So him taking first place then was just kind of like, because, like, that poll came out around 5, so, like, everyone was just like, oh damn, wow, congrats to Majima. Heck, Majima might even be the lead in his own game. We never get tired of that. And here we are, almost 10 years later. But yeah, Eric Tomizawa in 5. That's crazy.
That came out of nowhere.
You know what? I like him. From, like, I have some, like, conflicted opinions and feelings with Infinite Wealth that I don't think I can fully, like, articulate until I actually finish it. His story is a little wonky, freaky, like, a little wonky too, but I do like him as a character.
He feels like
really interesting.
He feels like someone I could actually meet in Honolulu.
Yeah, he is. He is somebody I went to high school with, for sure. But,
well, there you go. He's a real person.
Well, I mean, he's played by a member of King Gnu, which is, like, you know, like a really popular rock band from Japan. So, you know, he's technically not just some person, but
number 6.
But yeah, also, like, you know, shoutouts to them for differentiating him and Nova, because they have very similar vibes, but they are 2 different characters. I want to take all the credit for this. For everybody out there, this is my win. Let's go.
This is the hamster's personal victory, and I will not rob them of that.
Thank you. Not just that. The next 2 slots I want to take full credit for. And is Fumiya Sugiura number 6? Holy shit, we did it. Hashtag Sugiura sweep. The true believers remember. Oh my god.
The moral
and then
victory.
Right behind, the moral victory. We did it. We could not get Onomichio in there, but you know what, Sugiura? Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
And oh my god. And then right behind him, Higashi. Wow, look at that. 2 of them. I love it. I love to see it. Check that out. And appropriately, they're in slot 6, 7.
Six, 7. You can't see me doing it, but I'm doing the hand motions.
Oh no! But yeah, I'll take that as a moral. I'll take the psychic damage as a moral, along with the moral victory.
Okay, Choo-Choo, you can take comfort in the fact this is not the first 6, 7 reference I've made on this channel.
Okay, good. Well, I mean, I don't doubt that.
It's the second.
Oh.
Yeah.
Listen, I've already been hit with psychic damage because Silk Matthew posted a TikTok about 6, 7, and I'm like, boy, you sure are from Vancouver.
Yup.
Mina Yoshitaka in 8. Good job. We love a psycho yandere bitch who cannot let go of his ex.
Speaking of his ex...
There's Daigo Dojima at 9. Holy shit.
Wow.
Oh, I think it's probably because 3 Kiwami the Third is coming up and people revisit. There was hold on. There was the HD version of 3 that was released recently.
It's on Steam.
And now they're doing Kiwami 3.
Yep.
Which I kind of feel is just like, at that point it's just like, okay. There's a point where you can just like stop.
Yeah.
Because I think once you hit the late PS3 to PS4 era, that's when you got to start telling these new gamer kids, you got to eat your vegetables. You can play an old game. I swear it will not kill you.
I mean,
it
didn't kill me. I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not gonna hurt
sure,
you
I played the Steam version, but still.
Oh yeah, there's. Hey, it's optimized for speedrunning. I don't know. For the like a Dragon 7, it definitely is. People play on PC, but yeah. I mean, they have been popular too, I'd say. So, it is kind of funny to see that when usually Dojima hangs out at like the bottom, like top 10 sometimes, or like around 5. Like, I remember when Yakuza 5 came out. Daigo Dojima was 5th place, and I don't think he'd been in a game like since then. He was in 4, right, for like half a second.
It was like he made his appearance in 2. He was
there in 3.
He was there in 3.
In a coma in 3.
In a coma in 3.
Literally there.
4 in a couple of cutscenes and in the finale. 5, he was much more involved with the story, albeit behind the scenes.
Oh, that's probably why. Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, I mean, not to discredit 3 because, like, you know, his story and his story with Mine is like really good, and Mine is like, again, a really fascinating character too. He is such a hater. He's just like a gay little hater. That is literally Mine's story. I don't know how to break it to you, yeah, Dojima was in 5th place when the last time they did this, which was around the time of 5, so that checks out. Ichiban Kostaga in 10 is kind of fucking crazy when he is like one of the main characters of this franchise. Wowee. But I think it just kind of goes to show one of the issues that team like RGG Studio kind of has, and like, this is not a problem. We are so spoiled with games. Like, you know,
we are so spoiled.
It kind of almost worryingly, where we're getting like 2 every year, where it's like, damn, slow down, we can wait.
Hey,
you don't have to keep remaking everything.
It's like that one screenshot from Sabrina the Teenage Witch where she's like surrounded by plates of pancakes. She's struggling, like, where do I even start? It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
It's like it's a far cry from 10 years ago where we're like, is 5 coming to the West? We don't even know.
Is the Yakuza series over? It might be. We might just have Project Diva forever. Never mind.
Never mind. JK.
JK, it was so great because it was just like me and like 3 other old dudes on game FAQs just hooting and hollering, like, and then me texting my friends. There was like 10 of us just like being like, yay, and everybody was like, what game? And I was like, yay, you're gonna find out soon. And now it's like the most popular game series in the world.
Yeah.
Wild. But yeah, Ichiban being 10. Well, I'm not gonna say that I'm like sad because holy shit, 6-7 Lost Judgment sweep.
Yeah.
But,
6-7.
6-7 Judgment. But Ichiban, they like a Dragon 7 proved that like you can have a game with like not Kiryu, like a Yakuza, like a traditional mainline Kiryu type story without Kiryu in it, different character and different story and tone and stuff, and still pretty successful. You don't need to really rely on Kiryu, even though Kiryu did show up in that game and was like, hey kid, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's really all he needed to do. He was also a fantastic boss fight. And then I was like, wow, that was so poignant and wonderful. See you later, Kiryu. What are you doing back in Infinite Wealth? Hello?
Hello?
Why am I playing so much of him?
And why does your hair look so different?
Oh my god. But yeah, interesting. Interesting, but I think indicative of kind of like the direction that RGG Studio is in. Top 10 characters come on stage.
Hey. Speaking of moral victories, my boy Akiyama at number 12.
Woo! Oh my god, there he is! There he is!
There he is!
Look at that!
Look at him!
People remembered he exists. He's also the main character of his own game. Fuck! Oh no! But the reason why is, because his actor is just really expensive to hire.
Yep.
I think he's probably retired at this point. I don't know.
I'm not... Okay, when did Infinite Wealth come out in Japan?
Oh, that's right. Akiyama's in it. That's right.
Yeah. Spoilers.
2020. Oh, whatever. I just figured that they just brought back all of the cast again because that's what they do. 2023, 2024. Is that right?
Damn. All right, Infinite Wealth.
I want to say 2023 because I pre-ordered Infinite Wealth, and then it got lost in the mail, and then
January 26, 2024.
Oh, okay, that sounds about right. Because I was like waiting around to play it, and I was like, where's my fucking game? And because I had to wait around for placement or something like that, and then I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna watch Boys Planet instead. And then I had to actually put the game on pause because I was getting heavy into Zero Base 1.
Take
so
a drink.
There's that. Take a drink. But yeah, good job, Akiyama.
My boy.
It's so funny. It's so funny that you can tell with these renders like which art they're using and from which era. Zhao at 11. Look at him. Look at him go. Look at him go. Look at him. I love Zhao, and I got so mad, dude. Like, I didn't play the man who deleted his own name.
Yep.
The man who plain forgot.
Yep.
But I thought, because Zhao, Easter egg spoilers, shows up for like a little teensy weensy bit in Lost Judgment. I'm like, oh, here it is, boys.
Here it is.
We're gonna get the Lost Judgment characters crossover, and Zhao and maybe Junki Han and the Gomi Jewel. Oh my god. And then that did not happen. And then only to find out that the Lost Judgment characters like Sugiura, Higashi, and Kaito were in Man Who Fucking Forgot.
Yeah.
Man who accidentally.
Yep.
And I was just like, damn it.
Damn it. It's great. Oh, speaking of Kaito, there he is at number 31.
How? That's crazy. I think if it was during the full Lost Judgment hype cycle, he would have ranked higher, because some of this stuff is definitely like zero hype and some of this stuff is infinite wealth hype, and some of this is definitely like man who forgot. I forgot.
For gore. Oh.
I forgot. Yeah, because Shishido is here at 11, and I know he's a character.
13. You mean 13?
13. Yeah. Yeah, Shishido is. Yeah. He's pretty high up there, tying with Ryuji Goda, and I didn't actually play that game. I know that it's supposed. Like, I was just like, pretty sure I can skip it. I'm pretty sure it's not important.
Yeah.
And then friend of the show, Space Pirate K, was like, no, you should play it, and I was like, God damn it, and but I don't wanna
eat your vegetables, hamster.
Yeah, and then I found out that Lost Judgment characters are in that game, not Infinite. Like, well, might as well, because I need to see my boys. Speaking of Infinite Wealth, Yutaka Yamai, I like him. From what little I played of Infinite Wealth, he's such a funny little dude.
Yeah.
I say about a 7-foot tall murderer.
Yeah. Voiced by Koyasu himself.
That's why I like him.
Yeah.
The English, the Japanese dub.
Yep.
I've been, it's weird because like I want to hear the pigeon dialect whenever I play Infinite Wealth, but I don't like Kiryu's voice. And yeah, hot take, woo, hot take zone, wee woo. Everybody has this super hot take. Oh my God, Hamster's so mean to like a really popular YouTuber and voice actor. Like I don't like Yang Nie's performances as Kiryu. Like wow, spoiler shocker. I don't think he's great in it because he didn't have. Like, I don't think he was able to sort of nail the gravitas and the age, and it just seemed flat. Like, something about his performance seemed flat. So, I didn't want to deal with that. But, like, if I switched to the Japanese dub, then I wouldn't hear the pigeon, like, voices. Because, I gotta support the local. So, when I last played Infinite Wealth, I changed it to the Mandarin dub.
Oh.
Because the Mandarin, the Chinese dub keeps the English Walla Walla for background characters and stuff. But they change everybody else, like the main characters, to Mandarin. Are they good in Mandarin? Like, is it good? For Chinese voice acting. Fuck if I know. It sounds cool. I feel like I'm playing Dynasty Warriors.
Well, speaking of cool. Ono Michio comes in at number 26.
Let's go, Michio Sleep. Hashtag Michio Sleep. Oh, he's the young master, Arakawa.
Yeah.
Yoaoki.
Ono Michio beat out Kason.
That's hilarious and I think appropriate.
And one more moral victory. My boy Tsukumo comes in at 48.
Oh, there he is. Good job. Wow, look at that, though. Fucking hell. Tsukumo next to, like, slumming it down at the bottom with Date and Adachi. Fucking... And the original Junki Han. And Haruka. And Masaru Matase. And Sayako.
And Shigeki Baba? Wait, why is Munan Suzuki there? God damn it. Is it because of the later...
Suzuki being...
Is it because of the later appearances? If that's the reason, I can kind of accept that.
He was in 0, wasn't he?
He was in 0, he's in 6, and he's in Infinite Wealth.
Yeah, that's kind of like, that's why I feel like Etsuko, Suzuki, Pocket Fighter, and Yuki are here.
Yep.
And Makoto, too.
Because of Infinite Wealth.
Oh, yeah.
Because Yuki's in...
Nishitani the Third is... Yeah, Homari Nishitani the Third is up there because a Man Who Done deleted his name, but it's kind of crazy he's ranking higher than Kaido. Wow.
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 Somehow Diaper Man is in top 50. I'm taking psychic damage.
Gondawara.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of funny that we've got both of the Jungis here, but Jungi 6 is down at 42 and Jungi 7
is up at 22.
Yep. Oh wow, and also there's just this big fat spoiler on his name there, Lamau.
Yep.
You could have...
They don't care. They literally do not care.
To be fair, it's been like what? I want to say it's been like 5 years since that game came out, so...
I'm checking.
2018, right? 2018?
2020 in Japan. January 6th.
Okay.
January 16th,
Yeah, it's
2020,
been, like,
and November 10th, 2020 worldwide.
Yeah, it's been 4 or 5 years. Okay, I can retire that joke. Like,
Okay.
that's but still, it's just like that's kind of like locked behind the drink links thing.
Mm-hmm.
But like, who doesn't max out the drink links thing?
I max out the drink links thing.
I max out the drink links with everybody.
Of course I do that because I'm an absolute sicko and I want to listen to everyone talk.
Absolutely. And then they've got Tanimura with his replacement face at 20. That's probably because of the remake of 4 coming out. K, shoutouts to VTubers.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got double VTuber representation in Infinite Wealth.
Oh yeah, that's right. How is sexual harassment officer at 52? So Joe Sawashiro, Jun Oda, wow. Survived Bar Master, Reina, Yuya, Gary Buster Holmes at 86. Hey, you made it.
Another moral victory.
This is getting crazy. Female doctor. Shoutouts to those 324 people. Had a throwaway vote. Dolphin. I like Dolphin.
Fake Kiryu at 99.
Oh my god. Omelet. Oh man, we gotta do omelet sweep next year. The man in the same suit as Kiryu.
Yep.
Joji Kazama.
Kazumi Evolution, which is just legally distinct TM Revolution.
Oh my god. Who's the very last one?
The very last
Office
one.
worker. Office worker, Yakuza 1. Alright, shoutouts.
Cocky young man, Yuta's mother, Yukina Aota, Yuka from Yakuza 2. Like, damn, these are some obscure picks.
They are, but still, oh my god, Eri. Everybody forgot Eri. We quite literally left her in the business dimension. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, we did, damn.
Damn, and she's like our best DPS unit next to Jungian.
Kamataki Eri, yep. Yep.
She's forever in the business dimension. She can't get out.
Poor girl.
Oh no. But you know, I would have liked to know what the rankings would have looked like. Maybe they wouldn't have changed too much, but if we had like, you know, we had like one of the main characters of like the fucking games, like Yagami, if Yagami was in,
yeah.
Tesso, if he was allowed in, Saori, if she was in, fucking, I hate that I have to Google this because I know I'm gonna just bungle it. No, I do not want AI assist. Fuck off.
No. Listen, if I'm gonna make any mistakes, I'm gonna do it with my own power. Thank you very much.
I'm dumb enough and I can lie to myself.
When artificial intelligence meets natural stupidity.
I'm the only AI that shall be allowed to exist. That goes for the Nuero VTuber. She can kick rocks. Akutsu, Soma, but listen, Jin Kuwana, like Jin Kuwana and fucking Kuroya are like some of the most chilling. Kamura, Kuroya, and Kuwana, like 3 of some of the most oh shit characters of all time. Yes, they're all from Lost Judgment.
Yes.
They were not in the popularity polls, but fuck.
Rigged.
Absolutely rigged. Like, oh my god. Kuwana has like the best boss fight theme, I think by a country mile. I'm very biased, but because you hear it twice. First time it's good. No, you hear it 3 times. First time it's good. Second time it's like a really dope remix, and the third time it's just the most stressful thing of all time and the saddest thing ever, and I love it. I totally beat him first try. Absolutely. I know how to parry.
Mm-hmm.
Spoilers, I guess, for the end of Lost Judgment.
Uh-oh.
speaking of characters that couldn't make it in, probably most likely not really most likely because they were played by an actual actor, which is not the case. Seeing as they're just they just have anybody in the RGG games now these days. They had Machete in Infinite Wealth. They had Joey Samoe. Sure, why not? You can cast any celeb in the next RGG game. Who is it? What kind of character did they play?
They had Danny Trejo in Infinite Wealth.
Yep, that's Machete.
Okay. Thank you for the clarification.
Yes.
I think they also have Samoa Joe in the Majima Pirate game.
Yeah, Joey Samoe.
Joey Samoe, thank you.
Samoa Joe. They have Joe Samoa. Oh my God. Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
Just gave him the Japanese name treatment with the last name first.
Yep.
Oh my God. And they had Takayuki Yagami, who is a member of SMAP and ridiculously popular, well-known actor in Japan.
Yeah.
Among others. Among many others. So, if you had to just, you put in a celeb to star in the next RGG game, because, anything could happen at this time. Who is it? What kind of character do they play? Sega, you are not allowed to steal this.
Any real-life person, huh?
Yeah. At this point, the sky is, the sky's the limit.
Oh, all right, I'm gonna give my ultra weeaboo answer, and
all right,
just RGG Studios. I know you have the money. Just hire Nana Mizuki for a major role in an RGG game.
Oh, didn't she voice a couple of characters? Wasn't she Haruka's original voice?
I always thought Haruka was always voiced by Rie Kugamiya.
Oh, okay. No, that's true. Never mind.
Yeah. If Nana Mizuki was ever in an RGG game, I would have known by now.
That's true. I'm actually looking at her Wikipedia right now.
I'm like, okay, what voice actors do I like who have been in the Yakuza games? Let's see. Aya Hisakawa was Kaoru in the Kiwami 2. Yuko Kaida voiced Saori in the Judgment games. Miyuki Sawashiro was Makimura Makoto. Rie Kugamiya was Haruka in every single rendition.
True.
Romy Park was her manager in Yakuza 5.
Oh, yeah.
Nonoka Ai was one of the T-set girls in Yakuza 5. I remember that. Now Toyama was in the first Judgment game as one of the dating options. Yes, me and my stupid weeb ears have heard all these, anime voice actors in these games. Yeah, I definitely would have remembered if Nana Mizuki was in one of them.
Oh yeah, no, you're correct. I did take a look. She was not. So
yeah.
that is actually a good pick.
Yes.
I got her confused because, and this is a legitimate confusion to have.
Okay.
Because these types of games are really kind of similar in how story heavy they are. She was in Metal Gear Solid as Paz. So.
Yep. Paz. Yep.
She's Paz. She's Mostima in Arknights, and she is also Fragile in Death Stranding 2 on the beach.
Yep. And she
among
as
others.
Paz, she even did love deterrence.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's the main reason I know.
That's a good pick.
Yes.
So you're Nana Mizuki, just impassioned plea to RGG Studios
please.
to just get her in.
I know you have the money. Don't lie. I know you do. That's how you guys were able to bring back Akiyama for Infinite Wealth. Spoiler alerts.
What did they have to do? Ransom off a small country or something? I don't know. It's kind of silly at this point to the thing. I'm just damn, I don't think the budget could have been that big to get him. I think at this point it's probably he's probably dude, I'm done.
Or maybe it was
This
a
is all
stroke of luck.
hearsay.
It was a stroke of luck, and he just walked in the studio like, "Hey, I'm bored. Can I be in the next game?" It's like, sure.
Yeah, I'd assume he is kind of busy because he does voice like almost every character. Also, he's like one of those dudes who's just voicing stuff for movies and Disney.
Yeah, Disney. He's Donald Duck.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Ever since I learned that factoid has been living rent-free in my head.
It's kind of funny because there's also the other Disney connection on the other side, the flip side with the English dub, where Date's voice actor has voiced Goofy.
Gorsh.
He's also Sam and Max.
Sam and Max.
Which I think... Freelance police!
So yeah, we went off on a bit of a tangent, but yeah, that's my pick for like money's no object. RGG Studios hire this person. If you don't, I'll be very sad.
Yeah, that would be a good fit too.
Yes.
Not out of their reach.
Because, like, she's done serious roles. She can do it.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. She has like a long career.
Yeah.
And she can sing.
Yeah, just it's free money, RGG.
Give her a karaoke song. Done.
Absolutely, I will listen to it on loop forever.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, now to pass the question to you. Who would you
Yes,
bring
I
into
can feel the
RGG?
question gun.
Who would you bring into RGG? Money's no object. No black magic involved. Just do it. Just here's a blank check.
I have a blank check. All right. I have like it's another two-part answer. First answer is kind of like, haha, this is a joke. I'm serious. And the other one's I'm dead serious.
Ah.
So the haha, this is a joke, but I'm also serious. Answer is Park Gun-wook Zero Base 1. Dude is okay. Listen.
I'm listening.
He's popular. He's popular in Japan.
Yup.
He can sing. He can dance. He can rap.
Yep.
He taught himself Japanese through watching anime and Japanese dramas.
One of us.
He looks like a first of all, look at the face. Like he looks like a shonen protagonist. That's something like where you could pull his face for do a face cast type of actor, not play himself. Maybe play something like related to like the Gomu Jewel or another like sort of thing, because they're bringing in more Korean characters because they definitely got to rehabilitate themselves from that fucking secret Koreans. Like holy oh my god. Ugh.
Wait, you said Sung Han Bin or
Park Gun-wook?
Park Gun-wook.
Park Gun-wook's
because I need to see
Park
this.
Gun-wook's
I need to see this shonen protagonist face.
He looks like an anime character, and he sounds like one too. So he's just like, and he's a big boy. Like he's a big dude. So,
okay.
he has very strong striking features, and like
is it this guy?
That is him.
Okay.
That is him.
Okay. So I can just
throw
his picture up.
Let me find.
I can throw his picture up.
Let me actually give you. Let me give you like a close-up picture of him. I have so many. Hold on a second. Where's my most recent one? Because like, it's the face. Also, he's famously. Okay, so first of all, here's something that. First of all, here's one of the reasons why you could get him in the Yakuza. I made that as a note.
He's got. I see. He's already fit for the part.
Yeah, that's not a real tattoo. He does have a tattoo, but he did that at the Mama Awards, and I was just like, all right. He did the Yakuza throw the jacket off thing, and I was like, sign this boy up right now.
Like,
sign him up.
RGG Studios, hire this man.
Hire him right now, please. Like, his group might disband, like in 2 months. It's bad. Please. Where? Hold on a second.
I am making a new source, and I'm naming it RGG Hire This Man.
Yeah. But here he is. This is what he looks like. Like, look at the eyebrows, the facial dude. they could get him in as like a new Go Mutual like lieutenant or like rival or somebody who's like side like of Korean stuff. Like, I don't know, make him a detective, make him like part of the police force, or make him like a lawyer or something. If you're not gonna bring back like, you know, Judgment or Yokohama, like, okay, here's my real big brain thing. You do a Yokohama 99 story, and you have Sugiura. Sugiura at this point would be, if you do it now, Sugiura would be the same age as Yagami was in the first Judgment game.
Mm-hmm.
And so you could design the Sugiura to be a little bit the same. And then you could have like Gunwook play like kind of like a rival character, like a young hotshot sort of rival character. And Sugiura would be like, "Who's this fucking kid? He's so obnoxious. My god,
who is this sassy lost child?"
Yeah, and then you know, can't get Yagami. You can have like, you know, text back and forth with Yagami, where Yagami would be like, "Haha, feels different now that you're on the other side, huh?" Something like that.
Now you know how it feels.
Now you know how it feels. Sugiura just being like, "Yagami, what the fuck does 6'7" mean? I don't understand." So that's my half joke slash, you know, serious thing. It would work.
Mm-hmm.
They love him and Matthew in Japan. If they're not going to get Cast and Nabil together, you know, elope to Canada and star in season 2 of Heated Rivalry, then that's your next best option. Thank you. My real serious answer: Mega 64. And they are they're side story characters. They are like a foreign, like, you know, tourist, or like a shoot, like, you know, or they play something like similar to themselves, like more like over the top version of themselves in Japan. They're trying to shoot like a video series or something like that, and it's like a side story thing where it starts off goofy, but then, like, you know, you can rely on them throughout the game, and they show up like not at the end, but like at the end of like maybe their arc, and like the whole side story thing similar, like Yagami and like the loser gang, like drinking loser gang in the first Judgment, where like they like pull through at the end. Also, it would be just really funny to, you know, get them just to see Rocco Bode be dubbed over to Japanese again, like they did for Metal Gear Peace Walker. So, and I don't think it would be that expensive to hire. Like, no offense, I love these guys. I mean, you could just ask them. They would shoot their own stuff themselves.
They would, and it would be great.
It would be so good. Cool. But yeah, going on about like actors and stuff like that, we're moving into even more controversial territory. The Yakuza /RGG series has been adapted officially into a variety of different ways, from videos series to a TV series to a movie, quotation marks, one, to spin-off series to stage plays. Favorite adaptations, what are your thoughts on the different ways Yakuza has been adapted officially? There's been several unique ways that they have. Some more off-tangent than others. Some for the better, some for the very worse. How about it? Have you, like, aside from the ones that I forced you at gunpoint, have you delved into the other Yakuza spin-off adaptation thingy-majiggies?
I'll give you the honest answer. The answer is no, I haven't. Would I want to? Would I be willing to? Yes. From what I've seen, the movie, interesting, very goofy. My favorite part was when Majima was peeking around the corner with the wrong eye.
That is like, it's also a Takeshi Miike classic, where there's just a bunch of weird characters. That movie also came out when 1 was a thing, so people are just like, oh, it's not true to the games. Dude, they didn't know what the fuck was, you know, the series was going to become. First game had just come out.
I also like the Easter egg of Nagoshi being in the helicopter.
Oh my god, that's right, and he dies.
Yep.
Hold up.
He probably requested that.
Oh, I bet, knowing Nagoshi. I do think that it has an interesting thing where they like, I don't want to say that movie directly inspired like a reoccurring element I'm seeing or a reoccurring theme, but I want to believe it in my head where there's a character that you follow, because for those of you who haven't seen the Takeshi Miike live action RGG Like a Dragon film, it's less about retelling the story of the actual game and more about kind of like delving into like these characters, like these original characters who live in Kamurocho and what happened. They changed the time too from Christmas to like summer, and it kind of like all takes place around like the same couple of nights in Kabukicho when the end part of the first game is happening. Yep. So naturally everybody hated it until later. Decided it was cool again. But one of the interesting themes, one of the interesting stories that you follow is you follow this half Korean hitman, and he like hides that he's Korean, and and then he kind of like has like this frank discussion with like his handler about like growing up in Japan and his like grappling with his culture and his like his two halves of him and like killing people and stuff like that, and it's all very fascinating. But also I kind of like feel like I wonder if that kind of indirectly or directly influenced. Well, first of all, the fuck ass Secret Koreans.
Secret Koreans.
Too. I wish that was a joke.
It's
but
not.
Also, like, it's not. But also, kind of like the characters of like Jungi Han later on, they course corrected for the better. In the later games with Jungi Han and Jungi Han quotation like comma and Jungi Han comma and Sohee and stuff like that too. So there's that. But sorry, continue. That was a full derailment, like with a movie.
Yeah, the movie, I liked it. It was kind of goofy, but I liked it. Like I said,
it had heart.
It had heart. Damn it, it had heart. The mini movie that came bundled with the first game, I felt it gave a lot of important context to the backstory of Kiryu, Nishiki, and Yumi. Those kids looked really goofy in those suits that were clearly way too big for them.
Oh my god, the baby, we're totally, it's like, how old are you? We're 20. Okay.
Okay, 12-year-old.
Quite literally.
Yep. I have not heard good things about the Amazon series or whatever.
No.
Yeah. Even though Kamen Rider Drive is the main character, which makes me feel extra conflicted.
I know, because it's like you want to support the lads, but also like,
not
and he
like
did
this.
give it his all, but it was like some baffling decisions were made. Sometimes, like like, and I don't think that like it's a crime when you're adapting something to like, go in a totally different direction than the source material, and maybe not try to rely on like the source. Like for example, the what was it? The Detective Pikachu movie. It kind of doesn't follow the Detective Pikachu game at all, but it has like vibe and stuff. What it is, a Pokemon movie for babies. I enjoyed it. It's entertaining and it tells a story, and it fleshes out the world that the games like that sort of the feeling that you have when playing the games has. For the Amazon Yakuza one thing, like apparently the director and producers like banned the actors from playing the RGG games, which seems really fucking baffling if you're trying to play like these story-rich characters. So like Drive's actor did say that he just went and secretly played them anyway, so that he could try to like bring some Kiryu to Kiryu. But from what I heard, like, it goes off in a totally weird, different direction. Also, Saejima is there for some weird reason in his 4 version. And gets shot and fucking dies.
Time paradox.
Yeah. Weird. Like, I think it's so weird, because it's just, like, they built, like, this whole set and tried to do, like, a time thing. Like, starting from the 0 era, going to 1. But then, again, I didn't watch the series, but from what I did see, and I probably should, because it's like, okay, it's unfair of me to be passing when I didn't watch it myself. But from what I heard, like, it feels like the director really wanted to do, like, a heist movie.
Okay, then make a heist movie and don't attach the RGG name to it.
Yeah, it was weird. The whole thing was weird. Like, I think, like, it wasn't Nagoshi who signed off on it, but the other director dude, and I'm not putting the blame on him, but, like, I think, like, they basically spun the wheel, and when this guy showed up with this pitch, they were like, sure, why not? Go for it. But yeah, that was another tangent. So there's the drama, the stuff. Did you see the stage play?
I would be open to seeing the stage play.
Okay, cool. We'll mark that down on the calendar. But I have to warn you, that is a 4-hour thing.
All right.
Yeah, that is like it's not like it drags. And I would say that it's a really fun adaptation. But boy howdy, it's a long one.
I mean, 4 hours. I mean, since it's Yakuza related, I could set aside a Monday for that.
Yeah, I think there is an intermission, so we could just fast forward that.
Oh, good.
I think, unless somebody cut it, I don't know. Unless somebody, so long as like it hasn't been sussed from YouTube, I think we're in. Because I remember when, like, somebody uploaded it to YouTube, and then immediately, like, some fucking person on, like, Kotaku or whatever was just like,
Boo.
we found the Yakuza stage play in English, and it's like, shut up.
Okay.
There's a reason why you don't say that.
Insert the Wooly gif. Hey, shut the fuck up.
Hey, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Don't say anything.
Yeah.
You never knew anything.
Yeah. Alright, so we have movies, TV series, stage dramas. What other adaptations have there been?
The Like a Black Panther TV series. I think I'm the only person who watched it.
I did not even know that existed.
Oh, buddy! It came out because I'm not gonna say that I played Like a Black Panther because I don't think many people had. First of all, it's a Japan only PSP game.
The number of people I know that have played that series can be counted on one hand.
Yeah, and yeah.
Okay,
there's
one finger.
Yeah.
And that person I don't think streams anymore.
No, yeah. Froob did play it. I think. Froob played through it. Shoutouts to Froob, who's a RGG speedrunner. And I think people in the speedrunning community have delved into that game. Thor High Heels, I believe she did as well. But yeah, it's an interesting little title. It contains story too, set in the RGG universe. And it was during a time where MMA and mixed martial arts was getting popular, like UFC and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There is that element. Ukyo is the main character, and he's the youngest main character, like a teenager.
Wow.
So his whole thing is that he is in like severe debt, and then he's he's surviving in Kamurocho while fighting in like the Coliseum pits and stuff like that. I think there's revenge involved or something. I'm pretty sure there is. But then, like, all of the mini games and stuff are like he's doing like odd jobs around town and stuff. But the main crux is like fighting, like doing the tournament fights and stuff like that. And it has like similar to Peace Walker. The cutscenes are very like a stylized comic sort of cutouts, very similar in style to Peace Walker. Oh, that is to say, when that game came out, Crows Zero was very popular. If you're that movie, Crows series, which is a bunch of pretty boys beat the shit out of each other. Bull Suzoku, like Yankee movie. I love it. The main character of Crow Zero, I'm pretty sure the main character of Like a Black Panther is based off of the lead actor of Crow Zero. Not, not the actor himself, but, like the way his character is designed. It's almost like a one-to-one.
Ah.
Yeah. So they released a drama, I don't think it aired on TV. I think it was like a web drama. And there are some, tokusatsu actors and that some very familiar faces show up in that show. And I believe it was shot, in the old Toei, sheds and garages and whatnot. The old warehouse.
Yep.
It was made on like $5 and in a prayer. And the acting is, variable, but I did I enjoy it? It's been a while. I think I enjoyed it when I watched it.
That is the burning question.
Because the person who I was when I watched it and the person who I am now, I think so much time has passed, I might fundamentally be a different person. I'm going to tentatively say it was a good time, ? But I'll have to rewatch that. So that's one. There's a missing adaptation.
Oh, lost media.
There is. I hate to use the word lost media, but there is one. I am not crazy. I have seen it. I can't find the fucking trailer because I don't know anyone who archived it. The only other places I know who mention it are Gematsu, and I legit got into an internet fight with that guy when I corrected him on interpreting something in Japanese wrong. And when I'm correcting on what somebody said in Japanese, that's bad because guess what? My level is at the same as a preschooler's. So anyway, setting that aside.
As an aside, Choo-Choo,
yeah,
you are crazy, but I still believe you.
Thank you. Wait a minute. So when Yakuza 6 came out, people were thinking, okay, that's the last one. This is the final goodbye and swan song of Kiryu. It's over, baby. So they had a lot of rollout, as you might have imagined, as you remember. So they had special art editions and stuff like that. Yep. They had a lot of events, not just in Japan, but in North America and such. Because of the release of this game. One of the things that was done to promote Y6 was a short, I don't know if it was a drama or a movie. I think it was a short series.
Okay.
And oh my god. Okay, so it takes place in it's not a one-to-one adaptation of the story in 6, but it's very much inspired by it, where there's a bunch of young hooligans from Onomichi who, similar to the small town Yakuza in that game, go to the big city, go to Kabukicho, but this one they're much younger. They're early 20s, late teens. They decide to go to in the drama, the gist of the drama was they decide to go to the big city, make it as hotshot criminals, Yakuza themselves, because they've heard about the legend of Kiryu and stuff, and so they want to follow in his footsteps, and so they go to Kamurocho. And Nagoshi plays a character in that one. He plays a pretty prominent character, I think.
Oh.
All that was released was two, I want to say, a teaser and a short trailer, and it was shown once at a theater in Japan, a release event, and it has been fucking deleted ever since. All I can genuinely, and this is difficult, you know me, I know how to use a Wayback Machine. I know how to go dig. For the life of me, I've hit a wall where it appears that nobody has fucking archived like the clip.
Holy shit.
I know it exists. The time, like, I don't even know what it's called because, like, the other publications that reported on it are like, a couple of French publications, like one Italian paper, one French like online thing, and fuck ass Gematsu. So, and I'm pretty sure if I knew the title in Japanese, I could probably do a bit more. But like I've like tried, and I'm not sure if it's possible to cover it. There's got to be a way, but like it's weird because like it's kind of like So I have to wonder if it was just done for like that in-person thing, but nobody talked about it. So for a while I thought I hallucinated it, but I know it was like a thing because like you know when somebody makes up stuff and lies on the internet, but I distinctly remember when those like were on YouTube, like the trailer and the teaser too, and they've been deleted. So fuck if I know. Maybe it was that bad and they just wanted to bury it that fast. Who knows? But that's another one. That's one that's lost to time. And we will never fucking know unless, somebody just randomly decides to gatekeeping and upload, like a 144p rip.
Split into 3 parts.
Split into 3 parts in, Portuguese subtitles.
Yep, just like the good old days.
Yeah, the days where we had character. But yeah, that's really weird, because, like, I feel like that almost never happened. And considering, like, how big and batshit the Yakuza fandom is now, the RGG fandom is now, somebody must have, like, had to, like, must have poked around and tried to find it, but I don't think anybody really has. Maybe it's because 6 isn't that popular with youngins. Like, dude, I don't know. I hate throwing the term around lost media, but like, fuck, I don't know. It's probably on a hard drive somewhere, Sega.
All we can do now is cross our fingers and pray. Pray that someone finally puts it back on the internet.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I'm not going to say that it was probably good. It probably wasn't, but I am interested.
Inquiring minds need to know.
Indeed. There's also been threats and rumors continuously of a Western adaptation of Yakuza, which is where the term John Yakuza came from. To my knowledge, that might just be hearsay, because people can people in Hollywood, the TV and movie business, say shit all the time.
Yeah,
so
they say shit all the time that I don't believe.
So that could be another one, like the American Battle Royale movie adaptation that's totally coming out anytime. Yeah, that's the Hunger Games
totally, of course.
Yeah, or the Metal Gear Solid movie that's totally being worked on. I mean, it is, I think, but like
for the last how many years?
At this point, like 15.
Yeah.
Crazy. Speaking of like things, sequels and adaptations and stuff like that, this is not in terms of technically an adaptation, but walk with me here.
Okay.
When I say sequels, there's so RGG Studio, the section.
Yeah.
RGG Studio, a subsidiary of the Sega family.
Yep.
Who has been making the RGG games for all these years.
Yep.
Is now at a bit of a crossroads. They've gotten popular, and they've kind of found their rhythm with like putting out games, translation, getting like simul releases, simul dubs out, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
The directions that their stories have been taking and the decisions that they've been making, in terms of remakes and stuff. Plus the departure of Nagoshi, the original main director of the RGG series, to form his own studio, completely separate.
Mm-hmm.
is another thing. So a lot of stuff is happening. They're at a crossroads right now.
Yes.
They're also RGG Studio is also like they're doing a big thing with AM2, which is the Virtua Fighter team for their new Virtua Fighter thing.
Yes.
Now, walk with me here. So originally Shenmue, and this relates. Shenmue, as you all know, which were the gameplay and the storytelling stuff. I mean, it's not like the same dev team, but a lot of it, not all of it, was the same dev team. Definitely not the same director. Yu Suzuki, not related to Yakuza at all.
Yep.
The RGG series.
Sure.
But a lot of the framework and stuff, like you could tell, like the bones of it were, the RGG itself is like a spiritual successor to Shenmue, especially like, you know, with mini games and that, and storytelling, etc., so on and so forth. Shenmue under Sega was originally supposed to be a Virtua Fighter game where you would play as Akira, the main character, and go through like a story with him. Now, when Virtua Fighter is did its revival thing or kicked off its revival stuff where it's doing right now with the new game, for the first time ever, they're bringing in like a storyline to the Virtua Fighter game series. And I mean, like much like with most fighting games, like there is like a story or something like that.
Yes.
But the fact that RGG Studio is involved and they're like usually very like their style of storytelling, cutscene heavy, very involved, this and that. Like it's like, you know, people are kind of like, you know, squinting and waiting, being like, what's that gonna be like? What's that gonna be like? I swear this all comes back to RGG in a way. There's 3 games that are coming up on the horizon that kind of represent the splitting and this crossroads. First of all is the new, you know, Virtua Fighter game that they're doing with AM2.
Yes.
Where that's going to be story heavy. Second of all is RGG Studio without Nagoshi, and setting aside, you know, the remake of 3 that's coming out.
Yes.
Their upcoming game, Stranger Than Heaven, aka Project Sentry.
Yes.
Where they had the trailer, and it seems like they're leaning more into, like, you know, they're going back to, like, you know, at its core, gameplay mechanics are similar to, like, the brawler ones that were in Lost Judgment and previous inline titles. But, like, I don't know how to describe it, but, like, the more fantastical elements of RGG are starting to be more of a thing, if you know what I mean. It's always kind of like been like grounded in reality, but like also kind of weird in a way, or fantastic in a way. With Stranger Than Heaven, there seems to be like a thing where the main character might be immortal, and they're relying on the fact that they can, like, the main character might be like a foreigner or something like that. There's some weird shit going on there. And then there's Nagoshi Studio. And as you might know,
Gang of Dragon.
Gang of Dragon, and I have notes. I actually do have notes. So first, rewind to Stranger Than 7. So Stranger Than Heaven, we don't have too much details. They showed like 1.5 trailers.
Yep.
It's a new big game that utilizes RGG Studio's ability to simul-dub their games into English and Japanese, which lends itself to what seems to be a theme centered around time, being a stranger in one's home country, globalization, as the main character seems to be an English speaker / foreigner, as it takes place in pre-war Osaka, and then moves on in the future. The dub seems to be a mix of both Japanese and English. Like, there's no split. Like, they were dubbed at the same time. Gang of Dragon is Nagoshi's newest game under his own studio, Nagoshi Studio.
Yep.
It's just fully set in Kabukicho. There is no Kamurocho. That is Kabukicho the city.
Yep, it's the famous Red Gate. I'm like, we're never escaping this city, are we?
No one ever really dies. I have the copy. I have it written here. Gang of Dragon is an action-adventure set in Kabukicho, the iconic nightlife district of Shinjuku, Tokyo.
Yep.
Shinji-son, portrayed by renowned Asian actor Ma Dong-seok.
Yep.
He was in Road to Busan, or Road to the zombie movie.
Okay.
Fuck. And a lot of others. Big man.
Big man.
You know the dude.
Yep.
Big man. Train to Busan.
Mm-hmm.
Is a high-ranking member of a Korean crime syndicate based in Kabukicho.
Yep.
Not Japanese.
Yep.
Not a Yakuza.
Mm-hmm.
As he explores the streets of Shinjuku, Shin becomes entangled in underworld conflicts and those intense human connections that push him to confront his own sense of purpose. Combat unfolds from a third-person perspective centered on Shin's overwhelming physical power. Engage enemies, brutal hand-to-hand tricks, precise blade attacks, gunplay, and the high-impact vehicle action across the city. Forge your own path through a story where violence and humanity intertwine. Very interesting. Very interesting, different paths.
I'm looking forward to both.
I am too, for different reasons.
For different reasons.
For different reasons. I think that RGG Studio is going, like, it's not like I feel bad about the way that they're going. It's starting to move away from a less, like, grounded aspect, and I don't mind. That's not a problem, and I'm not blaming the more RPG games like 7 and Infinite Wealth because of that, because, like, that's never been a problem. But I think, I don't know, I think some, like, I don't know, there's a weird feeling. There's, like, with RGG Studios, there was, like, they felt like they were gonna go in, like, try to go in, like, a more interesting directions where they would finish Kiryu's story and go, like, in a more grounded, like, crime drama direction, like, back to their roots, like, with what they did with the Judgment duology, and then they would also have on the side, like, Ichiban, like, taking everyone into the future. But they keep cycling back to fucking Kiryu, like, constantly, and it's weird.
They can't make up their mind.
They can't, yeah, it's weird. It always goes back to, like, playing safe, is what I feel with RGG Studios. And it's not like they're bad games. Like, they have not made a bad game except, you know, except the Fist of the North Star game and Yakuza 0 Director's Cut, which were, you know, I have not played one. I've played a bit of the other. One is apparently really fucking boring, and the other one is, why did you make this game? But yeah, it's really weird, because it's like they proved twice, like 3 times already, they can make a game without having to rely on the... Do you remember that about this, like, really epic game series we made?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I do. Like, you don't have to go back, it's fine. And so, with Nagoshi kind of, like, doing his own thing that's like, okay, this is, like, me doing a Yakuza game, but how I would kind of want to do it.
Uh-huh.
Seems like kind of like, I don't know, it's like, I don't know, it's a little weird, but it's interesting, it's fascinating, especially with, like, the output. I think with RGGs, like, I really feel we're gonna get burnt or exhaustion,
burnout
with oversaturations. Anyway, what are your thoughts about Keanu Reeves?
Okay, so the whole shtick for Stranger Than Heaven, like a story spanning, like, across, like, multiple decades, maybe even a whole century, therefore fulfilling the name of Project Century. It's interesting on paper. Will it work in execution? We shall see. We shall see. I am cautiously optimistic, because it's like,
yes, there are.
Because like, so far the time periods we've seen was like the 1910s, the 1920s, and I can't remember if it was either pre or post World War II Osaka.
It was pre-war Japan, 1920s, yeah, post-war Japan, and I want to say like 2000s, 90s, maybe, it seemed. Who knows? There was a lot of shit.
And the earlier points you made about, like, feeling like a stranger in your own home, like a crisis of identity, having that internal struggle, is like, oh, I find that relatable. Yeah. Please don't fuck this up.
Yeah, there's like, because like, I wouldn't be too worried, but like again, I haven't finished Infinite Wealth, so again, you have my thoughts are not as like formulated and concrete as yours are going to be because you actually finished that game.
Yes, I did.
But yeah, you sure did. Infinite Wealth, for its positive points and enjoyable bits, there are some weird writing choices, and some bits feel more than a little bloated, which is weird. Because like most of the time, it's just like I am glad to, waste 4 hours at a time playing these games.
Oh, so did I. That's why I strained it. Like, I forgot what the final count was for Infinite Wealth.
Oh my god.
It's got to be in the 30s.
Yeah. Some parts of that game are just like, oh my god, dude. And it's not the RPG element. Like, I have to stress, there's nothing wrong with the RPG turn-based gameplay. That's not an issue, never has been.
36 parts.
Oh, there's some.
To be fair, a lot of that was Dondoko Island, Sujimon battling, etc., etc.
Well, yeah, those are like those are empty calories, or it's just like you don't have to count them. They're fine. You can have as many of those as you like.
Oh yeah. Oh boy, did I.
But like the pacing is just like there's something that feels so weird about the pacing.
Is it because you're switching between Honolulu and Ijincho? Is that the reason?
No, I think maybe it's because I was. It's weird. I think it's because like some character arcs feel a bit like stretched out. Some just feel kind of rushed, and then some things that gate you off from certain parts of the map are just like, oh my god, dude.
It's like why?
Why are you doing this? I mean, to be fair, like even Dragon Quest XI had that issue where they gated off a chapter behind a literal slot machine. So fair is fair, but like, dude.
Wow, I hate that.
The casino section of that game is its lowest point, but it goes by quick if you're lucky.
I hate it. Especially with my personal experience, I super hate it.
Dragon Quest XI is good, y'all. But yeah, no, that is just my main worry, where it's just like, so long as they can like the scope might kill them, because like that's been an issue too. Like, 5, there isn't a problem with 5. I think 5 is an okay game, but oh my god, that game goes really long in some aspects, where it's just like
it sure does.
You could have wrapped this up like real quick,
like
in so many other ways. We did not have to stay that long with this character.
That is my favorite.
Harmonica, please.
That is my favorite gameplay wise, along with Lost Judgment. Even I thought, you know what, this is getting a little long. Just a little bit.
Yeah. Just a little bit. Did we really need 5 cities? I mean, not really.
Not really.
Not really.
I think I started feeling that way, I think around the chicken racing minigame.
Oh.
Where I'm just emulating that one cure you get from Zero. What am I doing with my life?
Just sitting here being like, well, this is my life now.
Yeah, this is my life now. This is my brand.
We're here. And you can't say that about the like a dragon go grind dungeon, because you can clear that in just like in like an hour and a half.
Yeah,
that's not hard.
I did.
Everybody who complained about that, it goes by quick.
I managed to beat the Robo Michio Super Sentai Squad. Yes, that's a real thing.
Oh yes, absolutely, me too.
It's like,
of course, I was running like.
It's like,
yeah. It just helps that Junki Han is like the most special boy ever in that game, and he has the most cracked damage scaling, because they thought it would be funny to make the most powerful physical move in the game that has no
twice
actual twice for like 6 points, and it's like, all right, damn.
Well, getting back on track, Gang of Dragon. Yes. I'm looking forward to, well, we all know the meme, Kiryu has never killed anyone. Will they finally will they finally shake off that shadow of the past in Gang of Dragon and let you just straight up kill people?
In the trailer, Shin just shoots someone in the fucking head.
Okay, but did we get to... Okay, that was a trailer cutscene in a trailer. Do we get to do that in gameplay? That's the real question.
Well, yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Does it
I did think I see something that was a heat move, stab something. Who knows? They're also bringing back driving games and racing. So.
Oh hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah, brother!
Sega won't bring Initial D to
Daytona.
So I guess Nagoshi is going to be doing that at his other studio.
We'll have our own Daytona with blackjack and hookers.
Yeah. Yeah. Also,
knowing Nagoshi, we probably will have blackjack and hookers.
Absolutely. But yeah, I do find it interesting too that it's going to be a story about like specifically like a Korean gang leader in Kabukicho as opposed to the Yakuza.
Yep.
So very interested.
It's like
very interested to see where that goes.
And also they have that also tricky bit of like rehabilitating the image of the Koreans, like you said before.
Yeah, because fucking two.
Secret,
oh my god.
Secret Koreans.
Wow. Who thought about that? Well, even then they were just like, yeah, 2 was not our best. we had to get from 2 to 3, and
oh boy. And that was the path you took?
That sure, bring in the FBI. Who cares?
Yep. Yep.
But yeah, also Ma Dong-suk is a large man.
Large and in charge.
Also, hey Nagoshi, this is your time now. You could call up Park Gun-wook.
Yep.
He's not gonna be fucking doing anything for like, I don't know what, 2 months? Get him in the recording booth.
Yeah.
Scan him.
Scan the boy.
Oh god. Oh god, please. I need my zero.
Take a drink.
All right, together. Wake one and you, I'll never forgive you. I'll never forgive you. And then, of course, there's Virtua Fighter and their storyline. Will we see a Kiryu? Probably.
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 Can I spam low kick?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I still find it hilarious that strategy actually worked.
You can play as heel now. You gotta rep Canada.
Yeah.
He was the first character announced too, which is wild.
Nice. They know their audience.
Yes, Pat.
Yeah, Pat. Literally Pat.
Pat Stairs.
Yep.
They were just like, here you go, buddy.
Yeah.
We're gonna make all your dreams come true.
And maybe some nightmares too.
Oh my god. Can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait to fucking not know what I'm doing again.
Alright, speaking of not knowing what we're doing, what's your next question for me?
I only have one more.
Alright.
But I think I already answered that, which was Judgment. Or can we ever get another sequel if RGG Studio won't let Kiryu graduate? I think the answer is no, but my mind is like, please.
Hopium.
I have that crazy Hopium and Copium. I have that Yokohama 9-9 idea, but
I mean, it works. If you can't get Kimitaku, this is a perfect segue.
You can age up Sugiura, it's fine.
Sugiura, the popularity poll has proven.
Yeah, he's number, what was it again? 6, 7.
Yep. Oh, my editor is gonna have a field day with this.
Yeah, and Higashi also moved to Yokohama.
Because he's
the first one.
Yeah, business expansion.
Yeah, it works out. Yokohama 99 and Higashi adventures. Let's go. Bring the fucking little detective girl from the high school too. Like, I don't know if she's she could have graduated or something.
Yeah, I
be
think
like
she did.
A teacher. Like, I don't know. Yeah, actually, enough time has passed where she could have been like she could have graduated.
She can be a student teacher now.
Yeah, exactly.
And hopefully,
or be like the club advisor.
Hopefully, she doesn't meet the same grisly end as the other student teacher.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. No, she could be
God.
the club. She'll be the club advisor. She's like in college or something
Yeah.
like that, but she's just like at like a club or whatever. The kids are like, "Why are you here
Yeah.
at school?" She's like, "Detective shit," and they're like, "You're an adult."
Yeah. Spoiler alerts for like the first 10 minutes of Lost Judgment. That reveal of the crime scene is probably one of the most grisly reveals I've ever seen in an RGG game.
Dude, yeah. Oh, that's right. Wow. Damn, I don't know if they're ever gonna do that again.
Yeah, that
Last Judgment
was
so fucking good.
raw.
That was a fucking dead, rotting body on the main stage of what I want to say the Game Awards.
Covered in flies and maggots.
Wow, that was no, it was Tokyo Game Show.
It's like, wow,
which is coming up.
hope you didn't eat lunch when you saw that.
It was like 3 a.m. when I saw it. It was fine.
Jeez.
Perfect time. Wait, when is the Tokyo Game Show Awards? Tokyo Game Show?
TGS.
TGS 2026. You're showing 2025.
I mean,
it was 2026, so it's probably going to be later this year.
Yeah, it's usually like in the later quarter of the year, I think. That is a good question. When is TGS usually held?
Makahari Messe 17th September to the 21st of September.
Man, everything's in Makihara Messe. It's like,
it is.
The ending credits of Kaku Ranger, Hololive Super Expo, Tokyo Game Show. Damn.
It's a good venue.
It is a good venue. I've been there like twice.
I haven't, but I heard it's a good venue.
It's a great venue.
Also, speaking of a great venue, BRB.
All right, so time for me to fill in the air while the hamster takes their break. Let's see here. Yeah, I wish Saori got more utilization in the Judgment games. I mean, don't get me wrong, that the hostess segment, top notch, 10 out of 10. And if they do continue the Judgment series, like if they can't get Kimitaku back as Yagami, they really need to, like we've proven, that poll has proven, Sugira's at number 6. He's popular. He can carry the weight of that franchise. And people like Yokohama. People like being in the Jinsho. I like being in the Jinsho. And like, in terms of combat, it wouldn't be that different. I'm pretty sure like Sugira's combat style is like very similar to Yagami's. It would work out. And then throw in some stuff with like Tsukumo's like high-tech savviness. And throw in Higashi into the mix. Bam. Bam. RGG. It's free money on the table. Don't leave free money on the table. You're gonna need that money to hire Nana Mizuki into a new RGG game. I'm holding you to that. You have the money. But you always need more money. Because if you're gonna put in Nana Mizuki and Akiyama in the same game, not saying you should, but if you do, in the hypothetical situation that you do, that's gonna cost like super money. And you're gonna need the super money. And where are you gonna get the super money? You're gonna get the super money from making a new Judgment game starring Sugira. Like, hey, spoiler alerts. He's a real one for live streaming criminal confession, top government secrets, on his phone, while bleeding out from his stomach from a bullet wound. Like, he's fighting for his goddamn life, and he still has the strength to hold up his smartphone and film the whole thing. It's like, film the mastermind. It's like, yes, it was me! Because that was like the crucial evidence they needed to solve this case. The case that was in Judgment. You know, the case of people getting murdered and their eyes plucked out. Which is really gruesome, by the way. Yeah, and of course it's related to the government. And drugs. It's like, I don't really... I get why the mastermind was like... I get his motivations, but his methods were far too cruel. And it really just comes down to the mastermind having a messiah complex. That's ultimately what spelled his downfall. Now, Lost Judgment, holy shit. The guy behind that, the mastermind behind that. Holy shit. It's like, wow, actual sympathetic motive? It's like, I think Kaito said it best, like, at the climax, like, it's like, damn, I don't know if there is a right answer for this. And Lost Judgment is, like, tied with Yakuza 4 in, like, favorite game. Because Lost Judgment touches upon the very, you know, sensitive topic of, you know, high school bullying and the eventual of that leading to just one evaporating his own soul from the face of the earth. Because I really don't like the term self-delete. Self-delete feels so emotionally unattached, if you know what I'm saying. It feels like it doesn't have the emotional gravitas that it is owed to. And I can't say the S word on YouTube or Twitch because apparently we're not allowed to talk like adults. So I'm trying to come up with like a new term for like, you know, the S word of like ending your own life. It's like soul evaporation, because like, yeah, soul evaporation does sound pretty visceral. And it is. That's basically what you're doing when you commit that tragic fate upon yourself. And that's why I think like Lost Judgment really resonates with me, because like I've had those thoughts in high school. Oh god, high school. Let's not even talk about high school. But that game is not afraid to talk about shit like that. And like the real tolls it can have. The real scars it leaves behind. And like Kaito said, it's like I'm not even sure if there's a right answer to this. But, you know, the answers that the mastermind was providing to the family members of the victims, they certainly felt right enough to the family members. And even the people who refused the services of the mastermind, not a single one of them ratted him out. Not a single one of them reported him to the police. So I guess that shows, like, in their heart of hearts, they can't completely condemn what he's doing. And, like, RGG Studios, through Lost Judgment, does give some answers. Like, they do have an opinion on it. They're not afraid to present their opinion on it. But, like, you know, they can't really commit to the answer. Not because, like, they're cowards. But, like Kaito said, they're unsure if there's actually a right answer to it. And that's, like, a big reason why I want to see another Judgment game. I want them to tackle, like, serious topics like this again. With, like, taste and dignity. Like they did in Lost Judgment. Like, not gonna lie. Lost Judgment and the subject matter, they could have fumbled that so badly, so easily. But they didn't. Which is why I have faith they can do it again with another Judgment game. Plus, I just want to see the gang again. I want to see Sugiura again. I want to see Tsukumo again. I want to see Higashi again. I want to see Saori again. Issei... yeah, I guess I want to see him again. Look. Lost Judgment left Issei in such a bad place. I want to see some character development for that boy. We can't let it end like this for poor Issei. Issei Hoshino. Maybe he'll finally stop wearing a backpack and, like, get a briefcase. Maybe that'll be the signal for, like, his full development into a man. Anyways. Yes, I will keep talking. I will keep buying time for the hamster. Will I ever play Binary Domain? I'm not opposed to it. Like any of these other games on this big master list behind me and Choo Choo. As long as it's not like an online game that has reached end of service. As long as it's still alive somehow, I'm willing to play it. Should I get around to playing Ishin Kiwami? I should. Maybe. I don't know. Like, I'm starting to feel that RGG burnout. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm having a blast with the Majima Pirate game. But, having said that, once I finish the Majima Pirate game, and there's still outstanding games, RGG games, because I know there's at least one, Ishin Kiwami. And Dead Souls. Yeah, getting my hands on Dead Souls is gonna be a Herculean task. Hello! Welcome back.
Hello, thank you.
I have bought time for your return.
Oh my god, thank you. Thank you for doing so.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it sounds like you were discussing the other games that you haven't played.
Yeah. If there's a way for me to get my hands on them, as long as it's not like an online game that has reached end of service, I'm willing to give it a try.
Honestly, with RGG Online, it's real difficult to play if you're and keep up with. Even if you're just reading this, I mean, there's people who have translated the story, which is the most important thing.
Yes.
And it is kind of interesting because that's like an alternate universe where Ichiban is like kind of a dick.
Wow, that's hard to imagine.
It is. I think it's because that was like that came out before Like a Dragon, so the ideas they had plotline of that were kind of like a little bit different. They did bring in to the point where there's like oh my god, there was like alternate versions of characters. So oh my god, I'm forgetting his name. Who's the dude who is like the first boss in like a dragon? Joe, yeah, Joe.
Sawashiro?
Sawashiro, yeah. Sawashiro is like looks completely different and like has like a completely different backstory in online. The young master doesn't exist in that game. I don't think.
What?
Sayako is not a thing either.
What?
It's like totally different. Also, like, you know, yeah, hold on. Let's see if I can try to find Sawashiro Joe.
The more I'm hearing, the less I want to play this.
It's kind of weird. Let me find his RGGO. Okay, so the RGGO version, Joe Sawashiro, like, he is this is a completely different character. I'm going to just drop the picture. Here. This is Joe Sawashiro on RGG. And he's so in RGG Online, yeah, he's captain of the Arakawa family, patriarch of the Sawashiro family. He has his own family, and he's a lieutenant of the Omi. So okay, kind of similar to what happens in
Yeah.
like a dragon, but a little different.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
This looks like Make-A-Wish.com Kashiwagi.
Kashiwagi.
Yes.
Yeah, people. Yeah, he's kind of looks like similar to not Kawasaki. God damn it.
Kashiwagi?
Kashiwagi. Yeah, he kind of looks like evil Kashiwagi.
Yeah.
RGG online characters, like there's been a lot of cool art, and then they brought like the Like a Dragon characters into Ryogotoku Online, but like honestly, I don't think it's like you really don't have to dig into it too much. There's some cool like what if scenarios too. Like one of the cool things that happened is that, and it sucks that it's gated off to RGG Online, is they had the backstory of, they delve more into Jungi Han, like the whole Jungi Han thing, because if you played 7, Jungi Han, there's multiple Jungi Hans.
Yep.
Jungi Han is not the first one.
Yep.
JH7 is not the first one, and JH6 is not the first one either.
Yeah. Wow.
So yeah, there was a story where they have like a young Jungi Han. I think this is supposed to be Jungi Han 6, and him getting stuck with babysitting. I don't think it's 6 though. I think this is like it can't be 6. I think this is like somebody who like 6 took over from, but like there like was like a story where like one of the Jungi Hans had to babysit young Ryuta Goji around before Goji became the patriarch of the Omi Alliance. That was a story that was gated entirely to like RGGO. So there was like a lot of like what ifs and prequels and stuff and some cool things. What's unfortunate is that the main person, like fan translated all this stuff, is a raging transphobic person.
Jeez.
So it's like
conflict.
It's like, well, no, not a conflict at all. Fuck her. She like, who gives a shit? Like, I'm pretty sure she was like translating some stuff and like to kind of like bend stuff to like say this or that about another character that wasn't correct. Who needs her? There's a couple of other friends of mine and stuff who have translated on their own like little side stuff here and there, but due to the nature of how like overzealous the fan base is sometimes, I'm not gonna link to it. I'm not gonna say where you can find it. There you go.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, it's you can look at all the cards. There's some really cool card art. It's apparently the gacha system, I think, not good. Not good. So who knows? Or like the draw, the like the amount of fake monies to draw. But yeah, it's kind of weird. It is like an alternate reality.
Mm-hmm.
Alternate reality. Y7. Oh yeah, you did mention Dead Souls. I thought Dead Souls was on Steam.
I will fact check that. If it is, well, onto the wish list it goes.
Yeah.
Dead Souls. Doesn't look like it's on Steam.
Really?
Yeah. Unfortunate.
That's so weird, because I could have sworn that they did, but Binary Domain is on is on Steam, I think.
It is. Okay, Binary. It is. All right.
Woo!
All right, onto the wish list it goes.
How much is it? A whole $8?
It is currently the base game, $16.99 Canadian.
That's kind of crazy, but what? Fair. The amount of like discounts these games get discounted down to is kind of like whack, though. I think I've seen like Zero for like 50 cents at some point.
I believe it.
Like that shit gets discounted on the Steam like every day.
Mm-hmm.
Or there's always like a sale bundle.
Play the Yakuza games.
You can play all of them for like $8.
Yeah.
No, literally.
I remember seeing a funny image before. It's like you could buy the new iPhone, or for less than that, you could buy every mainline series game, Yakuza game, and play them while dressed as Kiryu.
Yeah, for literally under $20. Not even a joke.
Yeah, the majority of the money is actually for paying for the suit.
Yeah, or if you're a psycho, you can you can pay for all of the DLC. Like, I don't know, costumes for the dating mini games or gifts. What the hell? Sometimes I think about like the DLC for Lost Judgment or the Judgment Duology and go like, who it's made for?
For absolute sickos. Who surprisingly we are not part of that subgroup.
Yeah, I salute everybody who did that. Like, surprisingly, the dating mini game is like one of the least interesting one, except the one where you get to date a pro wrestler chick, like Akai Sky or Saki Akai. Like that's great. I enjoyed that. Also, this whole time I've been trying to look for like my screenshot meme of like the DLC skin for Kiryu, and it's for the official GameStop DLC skin for Kiryu, Dead Souls, and it's driving me crazy. So I'm gonna again. Hold on. I shit you not, this was a real thing.
Oh, I don't doubt it. It's just
yeah.
Just the thought of it makes me laugh.
Yep. Okay, it was from Dead Souls and Yakuza 3. And then people have edited it back in. Hold on. Wow, I found like an old Sega Bits article about that. How about that? Wow, and they were referring to oh, this is dreadful. These alternate costumes are awful. Actually, oh my god. I think I've cracked the code.
Oh no.
Okay. So I forgot there was multiple DLC skins special for America. I'm gonna just put this as Yakuza. Oh, I'll just save them all.
Ah.
There's Yakuza of the End, aka Yakuza Dead Soul.
Mm-hmm.
And this, I think this and Y3 was being marketed at the same time.
Uh-huh.
So these costumes could be in the bundle that you could get. But this, I think, yeah. I saved them. Where are they? My fucking DLC. Oh, there we go. I shit you not. This is the first. This is the DLC.
I've seen that. I've seen that picture before.
My God, Kiryu just wants to go. Then there was.
All I can hear is that Hulk Hogan thing. I am a real American.
Bulk and
yep.
muscles. This is. We have Krauser from Resident Evil 4 at home.
Oh, that's. Oh.
It's pretty rough.
It's rough.
It's very rough.
I mean, Ryuji himself salvages it a little bit, but it's not enough.
Yeah. Chat can't see this, but I'm currently bombarding him with the photos right now. There's actually I think Akiyama's is pretty slick.
Okay, that looks cool.
This is also we reheated
Yep.
Joe's the Chicago typewriter costume from Resident Evil 4.
4.
Don't worry about it.
I'm not going to.
And then finally. This is. Oh, we predicted Pirate Yakuza ahead of time. Didn't we?
Oh my God, they did. They totally did.
somebody at the RGG Studios team like just took a look through some old DLC renders and was like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. We can make something out of this.
Hold. I've got an idea.
Is it a good idea? That remains to be seen.
I've heard good things about Pirate Yakuza, honestly, despite the silly name and the fact that it's another Majima jaunt. It's apparently a good time. Wow, this was from an article from 2011, by the way.
Wow.
It says, it ends with, "Come on, Sega of America, how can you not port over this game now?" And then the comments say, "Is it still patriotic if he's from Japan? I don't know, brosif." And the other comment said, "I love American flag shirts. Gotta get me one of them." Alright. Well, I hope whoever posted that enjoyed their DLC that they could only buy in Japan. And I think this was a GameStop pre-order thing too, for free, but don't quote me on that.
I won't.
Yeah, because technically I gotta hand over the crown of RGG historian to you. You've actually played more than me now, and recently. Some of the stuff I might be hallucinating.
Damn, this crown, it's really heavy.
It's real heavy. I mean, you got the street cred too.
Yeah.
You can't pull out the, it's just like me, for real, for real.
Yep. And I can actually say that I've worked for the Yakuza.
Oh my god. You know, people were just, like, saying there was, like that the first Yakuza game, they did go to Kabukicho.
Yeah.
The writer of the game is not, like, the same writer who continued on with them, so that's why the tone of one, I mean, despite being, like, the first game, like, the series, like, yeah, RGG itself was first developed 3-game series, or conceived of as a 3-game series, even though it was kind of, like, also an all-or-nothing gamble. The dude who wrote it, or helped write a good part of it, is a crime writer, and I should have Googled this up beforehand, but I didn't, so oops. But the legend goes that they were, you know, developing the game and writing it and stuff. The original concept of the game, of course, was to create a game that anybody could play, but mostly like adults who don't really play video games could play. By the way, when I said that one time online, I just want to make this like big tangent, turning the wheel over and just like drifting to the side of like the turnpike here for half a second. I said this on social media one time. You know, one time, and I immediately got people in my chat, or immediately in my responses, being like, "No, it wasn't meant to be like written as a mature adult game. You know, like salarymen and stuff like that. It was always supposed to be blah blah blah." And I was just like, "Excuse me." I remember like watching like shitty like low res like wave video files from Tokyo Game Show, like sound blown out, shitty mics, like, and seeing like grainy like screen caps of the original like demo tests of that at the Tokyo Game Show with like hostess babes at the booth. Like, I know what I'm talking about here. But and then I got, you know, canceled for like the 5th time on social media as it goes. Twitter's terrible. I'm glad I'm no longer on it. But yeah, back on track. The legend goes that like the crime novelist writer was just like, well, if you're gonna write a game about, you know, crime in the big city, you gotta learn about the big city. So he like drug them out to Kabukicho, and they just had a rager just go from one bar to the next. And then they woke up the next day and were like, okay, we're gonna write the video game now.
As you do.
But it is funny to see how Nagoshi went from Monkey Ball,
Super Monkey Ball to Yakuza.
Literally, yeah, allegedly.
Supposedly.
He's super tan with veneers and like the flashiest friends known to mankind. God bless. He's Hideo Kojima's like Bosuzoku cousin.
Yeah. That is
because like
That is the most
Yeah.
perfect description you could have given.
both of them love their cutscenes and long-winded stuff and to like make friends with actors and scan them in, and it is delightful.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was we actually did make it through all of the questions. Wow,
Holy shit.
we survived.
We did it.
I told you I brought a lot.
Yep. Oh, what a journey this past almost 5 years has been playing through all the mainline games.
Yep, and you're gonna continue to play through. I was gonna say unfortunately, like that's not a punishment at all.
That's not a
You still have a
punishment.
game?
It's a blurse.
Yeah.
It's both a blessing and a curse. It's a blurse.
Yeah, they're never gonna stop making. But really, it's kind of crazy because like, I genuinely did think that after like once 5 was out, that was it. That was gonna be the end, and we'd never see these games in English. And now like, people know like, people like, Dame Dame guy is like a fucking internet meme.
Yep.
Like, Majima is like people like, he's essentially replaced Sonic the Hedgehog as Sega's master, which is crazy.
That is wild to think about.
Yeah, considering that, you know, Sega. I was gonna say Sega the Hedgehog. Like,
basically, you're not wrong.
yeah, he is Sega. So like, wow.
Sega the Hedgehog.
Waluigi.
Ah.
But yeah, I may have my druthers. I may fought and tussled people online about this and that and the other. I may have badmouthed Zero and said some cusses. But at the end of the day, I do think it's pretty neat that a lot of people took a chance on what on paper would seem like a game that nobody would like except for, you know, sickos and perverts.
Like you and me.
Positively, like you and me. Yeah, so it's been kind of wild how it's gone on to wide success, which just goes to show you that if you do, you know, storytelling, if you appreciate and encourage adult storytelling and have a little bit of goofiness in your heart, you can make shit happen.
And also having
I
having shirtless fight scenes on top of a skyscraper definitely helps.
Yeah, it's vitally important that you have big beefy men in homoerotic relationships. It's vitally important. Absolutely. And putting each other in peril and doing horrible things to each other. That, oh my god. More of that, please. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Choo-Choo, for joining me for this special Yakuza / Judgment discussion stream.
Thank you. I'm glad I was able to make it. Thank you for having me on.
I hope your burning questions were satisfied.
They are for now. But I mean,
for now.
From now. I'm pretty sure it is though, because like this, I have to catch up next Cinema games too. So yeah, it's always good chatting about it.
Are there any closing thoughts you want to share before I let you choose the raid target?
Oh shoot. Stand 0 base 1.
Take a drink.
Okay. But no, in all seriousness, if you reason just clicked on this video because you like RGG, and then we're just wondering why these two cartoon characters are yammering, thanks for sticking around. 3+ hours. My opinions are correct.
As they always are.
And backed up by fact. JK, that sounds terrible. And if you haven't ever played these games before, go ahead, check them out. You don't have to follow this cracked out JPEG I made as a serious half joke thing. They're really, really unique games. They're really fun to play. And even if you're good, like, at video games, quotation marks, they were developed and made specifically so anybody could play and see the ending. And I think that's neat. Also, can we get Judgment 3, please?
Yes.
Like, hello?
Yeah, that was the main point I was talking about while you were preoccupied.
Oh, yeah.
I especially went into detail that, like, the Judgment duology is able to handle sensitive topics very well.
Oh my god. Especially because, like, when Lost Judgment came out, people were like, people were so mad about it. And then they played the game, and then people were more mad about it. But then there was a lot of discussion happening, and that was really cool to see. Genuinely, like, it deals with some very sensitive topics and some very, very hard shit that is true to this day. And it did it well. It does not also try to offer an answer, but it doesn't do it in a wishy-washy way. It just basically presents it. It's like, this is how it is. Here are the different solutions that other people tried. Are they the right ones? I'm not going to tell you. You're an adult. You make that decision yourself.
Yeah, in the words of Kaito himself, who I feel like was talking to the audience in that one scene, I'm not sure.
Literally turning to looking.
He's like, I'm not sure there's a right answer to this.
Yep, exactly. Also, you can play Tony Hawk's Pro Skater in that game. So.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It was amazing.
It was good. But yeah, without monkey pawing myself, can we get Judgment? Thank you.
Yes, I second that petition.
Yes. Well, when can we see you next, Thunderbird?
All right, you will see next. Will be this Wednesday. I will be joining Soul Marquis, Jack Delane, and 99 Prisma Balloons as we continue our romp through Tales of Exilia.
Incredible.
All right, Choo-Choo, do you have a raid
Yes.
target for us?
Oh man, I think I'm white. Let me see who's live. Who be live? Who live right now? Oh shit. Let me see here. Oh, he's at BRB. But I think we can probably send everybody over. I'm going to should I just do the channel name?
Yes, please.
Okay.
All right.
I've gone ahead and I've done the channel name. I'm pretty sure he's in BRB, but my raid target is Dove Bleeding Heart, who is back to streaming. Yippee! Hooray!
Yippee!
Yippee!
Should we stall for time until they come back from BRB? Because I'm willing to do that. Depends on how.
I don't know how long is.
Yeah.
I don't know how long this BRB is. Right now, I'm stuck in ad hell. Hold on. 30. Oh, we're almost there in 30 minutes, or 30 seconds, not 30 minutes. Oh my god.
I see a dancing watermelon on the screen.
Oh, the Cocomelon thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. But it, honestly, Dove is cool people. Dove Bleeding Heart, VTuber, carries Astaroth's Beating Heart and is just beautiful, powerful. You will be honored to kneel before me. I am just reading what it is about. Oh my god, there's so many ads happening. Help! Help me!
Wait, how did you get hit by ads, but I didn't?
Good question, I don't know. Oh my god, no, you have to raid. Okay, you have to raid them. They're discussing fucking yeah, he's back. Okay. They're just chat is discussing fucking what was that game that Best Friends Played did? Fucking the David Cage game.
Omicron the Nomad Soul?
Exactly. Dub is not playing Omicron the Nomad Soul right now, but he's doing the Room 2, which looks like to be a really interesting point-and-click adventure game, so do it to it.
Alright, we're going to raid out to Dove Bleeding Heart. Good night, everyone, and remember to stay prime.
Stay prime!